look for my recap in just a moment. Announcing there, announcing here.
I also got a Apprentice Acrobatics from the skill update.
Yeah.
So now I'm even tankier when I fight defensively.
Motherfucker, I forgot to update that.
Good.
The fighting defensively?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to update the fucking macro.
It's been broken for a while.
It's not a difficult update, it just... I keep forgetting to do it. Where's my to-do list? I need to build a to-do list for this channel.
Man, I am so happy Ilfrin's in the back line for all of this.
Fix. Fighting
for fucking you. I'm up here getting like
banana.
Getting tracked.
Yeah, I'm getting tagged by a couple worms.
Alright, now that's all covered. We are live. My announcement has been posted. We are all good in that regard. Who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
I can do it.
Ah, what a bro.
Because I kind of remember what happened last time.
I thought Devil volunteered to do it already.
Oh, did you?
They did the Tippy Tappy journal.
Yeah, they did journal instead.
That journal. Okay.
Let the dwarf speak.
Okay. Last time on Tomb Raiders, we just entered the tomb and was ambushed by undead kobold zombies. We dealt with them pretty easily. Didn't take any big injuries, except for someone almost drowning in water. After that, we pushed into the main crypt/temple. We looked around a bunch of rooms, some sleeping quarters. We found a mirror that was magical, and Nazi went into a little vision or something. I'm sure. We found out the temple/crypt was connected to Tiamat in some way from a amulet something we found. We searched around more. We found a little potion lab that was portable. Maybe we'll take that out. Found a storage area, and then we found a little nicer sleeping quarters with some textbooks and stuff. I don't remember what it was in there, but there was some cryptic thing about the puzzle. Yeah. We found some statues. We did a puzzle where we had to put water down a well, or otherwise something bad would happen. Took longer than we expected, but we pulled through. And then later on, we went down into the next area. We went in. Jack went ahead and got ambushed. So now we're trying to save his ass. And there's tassel worms. And it's not looking super good, but Cressel pulled their weight. And that's it.
Very good, very good.
In fairness, I only got ambushed because there was clanking behind.
You were going to say something, Jesse?
I was going to fill in just some small details that he may have missed out. One, the lockbox we found, that was unlocked by the holy symbol of Tiamat.
Yes, with the rune of the kid ghost thing. I skipped over that.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So, and also that the puzzle was specifically solved by filling the well with 7 gallons of salt water.
13 total.
13? 13? It was 6 and 7, right.
Yeah.
Right, one of them was 7. There, see, there we go. Even I got it wrong. There we go. It was right. I knew it at the time. Okay.
Also, the most important part of the well is the rock that got thrown in first.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. I was trying to forget that. Stop, get this chimes out of here. Give that man his inspiration, though.
You have an inspiration, indeed. All right.
I don't remember at all what stood in the poem because I was text RPing.
It's all good.
It was cryptic metaphor as hell. Don't worry.
Yeah. And I mean, the poem, you can just, scroll down and look at it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool poem, but yeah.
I guess I don't have it. Okay. I can scroll down and click it. Oh, it's in Discord. Excellent.
It's there.
Yeah.
All right.
I just don't know how we got it or anything. I was just like,
Yeah, each of the
fix stuff.
statues has a label on them that you can click. It'll tell you and they're in order of do. So.
The most sad thing is there was no drip in the drawers.
Well,
Zero drip.
zero drip
It
indeed.
was all drippy.
Speaking
instead.
of drip, though, we're gonna
Well-
continue with Cressel's turn.
Speaking of
What?
dripping and terrifying, something bad has happened. There's been a minor update, and the Tassel worm grappling me no longer suffers from grappling while grappling me.
We're doing
Please
that.
What?
help me, guys. Please help me, guys.
I very much appreciate this.
Did you
Please
update
help.
the Kraken style then?
I haven't gotten to it yet, but my next project is a big expansion of like 30 different monster stances.
It
And that'll
could be
updated.
relevant for a game later.
I know it won't be a huge deal.
Okay.
I promise.
Alright.
Sorry. Please.
Well, Crystal has some bleeding orifices going on right now. She's not happy. There's a kobold next to her. He's looking fine. She's just going to try to kill it. Because it's super
I
squish.
didn't hear him from me, technically. But that's on my turn.
Yeah, it's on your turn. War hatchet. To the face.
Good tomorrow.
Fucking rip. Alright. War hatchet. To the face. There we go. Alright. DC 14 body save.
Look, she couldn't quit back to back like last session.
As she kills the kobold. Yeah. Look at that. I changed it to automatically say they're dead now. Yeah. Did something. Remember to do something.
Fancy. Fancy. I need to update my files with that.
Yeah. Alright, that was her first basic. I'm
not saying she can charge the other one with the second basic, but she can.
It's true. She's gonna charge.
Oh no, that's whiskey. I approve.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Charging iterative 2, push the attack, yes. Charging, yes. Aha! 20!
Oh, dude, she hot streak!
Hot streak!
She fucking hot streak!
Alright.
Oh, good start!
I've not hot streaked yet. This is the first hot streak
Okay,
I've rolled.
so
This is the first
so-
hot streak of this fucking game.
It's true.
her damage is maximized before it's doubled.
Alright, let me go look at my maximum damage.
Oh my god,
That'd
that's
be
amazing.
23, so 46 damage.
And the crit effect is treated as 1 tier higher.
Alright.
Alright,
Pretty
so
sure it's
what
dead.
damage type?
Oh,
What damage type does
it's
she
a
have?
slashing, it's an axe.
And so it either takes 4 dex or strength damage, or whatever you think's more appropriate.
Well, she
Pretty
thinks
sure it
these things are
dies.
pretty biggie, so she's gonna go for strength. It suffers 4 bleed, 4 strength damage, and 46 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I
Which,
have a question.
yeah.
Does charging like this cost like? Does she need to make a roll or anything?
Nope,
or does
I
she
didn't
just-
space
Yeah,
bar.
and that was technically straight.
As she cleaves the dragon's head off.
Technically speaking, she would have provoked for not going to the nearest, but it doesn't have reach, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I
Because
mean,
technically, I think
both
this is closest.
for 5.
Oh,
10
does
feet
that
away.
is that how it works? Like,
Yeah.
I figured.
Essentially,
okay,
if it
whatever.
says 10 feet, it's nearest.
All right. I
Whatever.
wasn't sure. It's very finicky. Sorry.
Yeah. But apparently she's just fucking badass over here. She charges forth and cuts the thing's head off. And
And that's
her
helpful,
turn.
actually.
Yeah. Alright, well, would have been that Tesselborn's turn. It's now dead. Kotak.
Hey,
He's
Nazi,
not
you're
looking
not
as bad anymore. Nazi's no longer grappled.
Oh well. It's Kotak knows what to do now.
All right then.
She's got it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's swing hammer time.
Also, for those who
Oh,
have interest, my cat's at my desk, at least one of them is.
Gross.
Hey, kitty, about.
Felines are disgusting.
You say this, and yet Jinx is amazing. Anyways.
I was gonna say something really mean about Jinx, but I won't. You guys are Jinx.
That's a miss.
That is indeed a miss as you swing out towards the tassel worm and just bounces off their hide.
It's fine. Here goes another one.
Oh, you setting it up. He was setting it up.
That secondary
He's got a
one, I'm gonna remove Entangled real quick, just to see. Does Entangle
I don't
give
think
a...
affects AC.
Does not affect AC? Okay.
No, it's specifically it is
Hmm.
unbalanced 2, which is attack.
Gotcha.
Ability to attack. Yep.
Gotcha. Do you want to boost that in any way, Kotak?
I can't boost that in any way.
That is unfortunate, because that's a miss. 'Cause it bounces
Oh,
off
yeah.
its thick hide.
Thick.
Ching,
Uh,
ching.
no.
AC 20 confirmed.
AC 21 is its AC, so you missed by 1.
Rip.
To weapon fighting. Haha,
Yep.
-3.
Yep. And these Tatsalorms
I'm
are
sorry.
AC tanks.
Oh, I don't mean to laugh.
But,
It's
anything
fine.
else
I
for
kind
you
of
to go?
expected this. Technically, I could have 5-foot stepped here instead of actually using an action to move, if that's okay.
Kind of figured you did.
Yeah.
I completely forgot you can 5-foot step for free. So I'm just gonna make a push the attack, which probably will miss. Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. And that
And this
one
is a
just
20, I
misses
can't
as
hit.
the creature lunges towards you, avoiding the blow entirely as you're forced to push yourself backwards. Alright. Ilfrin.
All right. Well, this seems pretty well won. So the bird is gonna be commanded to stop performing, which for once it actually listens. Jeez. All right. Man, this went really quickly.
Yeah. No one was
Do I even
expecting
want
a
to
hot streak.
spend mana on this thing anymore? Like, kind of. Like, it's still a threat. I could maybe try to hit it with a. I can maybe try to hit it with a second. You know what? Sure. Screw it. Let's do that. Ilfrin's gonna move a little closer.
Mhm.
Right about there. Actually, do I want to be next to the corpse? I don't. Well, I don't want to be next to corpses. Do I have line of sight here? Hold on a second. Let me go back here. So I was here.
I forgot about something when it came
forgot about
to the Tasselworm that was just killed, because it was slashing damage.
Oh no!
Yeah.
no.
When you deal slashing damage to it within, or piercing or slashing, within 5 feet, you suffer d8 points of acid damage.
Rip.
So she suffers 5 acid. Additionally, since this is the first time you've seen this, at this point in time, as you're beginning to weave your magic, Ilfrin, you notice that the Tatsuworm was slowly rumbling this entire time, and then finally explodes in a shower of acid. Everyone within 15 feet must make a DC 15 body save, or suffer acid damage.
You forgot a slash B on that, by the way.
14, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see here.
Wait a minute. The bird's in range of that. No. Oh wait, no. I guess not.
It's centered on its square, so I have to use the square one instead of the point one.
Nice. The bird's not in that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
I feel
Her
like I
save.
just missed something.
The when they die, they go kaboomy.
Oh, okay, Christmas fine. All right.
And is this a save or suck or a save for half? Save or suck. Okay. So, Nasi, you've already taken the acid damage. Kotak, you failed, so you've also already taken the acid damage. And Cressel's fine. She passed.
Kodak is out of the
No,
AoE.
heal yourself for 10.
No,
Kotak.
I was here. And
Yeah,
I
you're
moved.
right. At the
I
time,
did
you would
make
have
a
been in the
save.
area. You're right.
But it comes over my mana shield and disperses.
Aha, mana.
Ah, Kotak.
All right.
Ballin'.
There we go. I did the thing I was supposed to do that I forgot about. Relearning my creatures. You may continue your turn, Ilfrin.
Nice. Oh, well, geez, thanks. Anyways, I'm just being an a-hole. The birds might be smart enough to not get in that mess. That seems like a bad idea to be close to those things. Yeah, it has 5 in. Yeah, it's... He's gonna command the bird to scout, and so it's gonna use its actions to fly over here. So, let's see. So, 5 feet up, 10 feet up, 15 feet up, and I guess, 1 second. 5, 10, 15, you know, that's fine. It'll fly here, and that'll be, actually, that would take multiple actions, yeah, okay. So, set his elevation to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Above. Just keeping an eye out, you know, doing its scouting thing.
Just doing a little flippy
If it
flappy.
can, it'll roll stealth as it goes into the shadows above the, above this
Sure.
temple area. Yes. Bam. Stealth. Nice. Anyways.
They feel stealthy as they enter into the shadows.
Yeah! As it tweets loudly in the rafters. Good.
Yeah, the Tatsworm
Alright,
seems
he's
to
just gonna
notice it.
step forward. Just gonna step forward and just gonna throw a spell at this thing.
Alright.
They probably have pretty low touch AC, huh? Maybe. You know what?
One way to
Let's,
find out.
Yeah, let's try it out. Screw it. So
At least have a 10.
he's gonna cast Minor Seed Pod, which is a 0 level spell. Let's see.
DC 10.
Boom.
Natural 20. Roll to confirm.
Oh shit. Well, it's gonna miss, but yeah. No.
Whip.
The attack is only
And then a 7 touch.
+4.
Okay, nothing to save that.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. So
The
basically,
seed bod
we basically
flies
do
with
that.
tremendous
Yeah.
force, thinking it's going to slam right into its eye. However, the creature dodges out of the way just in time as it gets bony scale.
Yeah, that's fine. That's Ilfrin's turn. Forgive me for taking so long.
It's all good.
Like I said, surprising it got to me so quick.
Yep, Nazi. For everyone's
Right.
knowledge, the area effect is start of your turn or when it first applies. This is the first time it applied in this round, so no worry about the acid. But if you end your turn here, or more accurately, if you begin your turn next round in the acid, you're going to be having some issues. And for healing to her...
Yep. And I'm going to try first.
Just as a curious question, that's just only on the ground, or is it like a pool, like 15 feet?
It's a pool of acid on the ground, so if you're flying, you're fine.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Mhm.
I'm going to continue fighting defensively, just in case.
Yeah.
Boom.
Natural 1. Roll to confirm.
Okay.
Oh, you need to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, right.
Okay,
You
you're
rolling
good.
to confirm?
Oh my god,
Yep.
double 1!
Any d20 rolls that are modified by advantage, disadvantage, if there's a re-roll for them, such as through verming, critical, or fumble, you have to roll with the same modifiers.
Okay.
Alright, and then with that, I think there's like 2 turns left on mine and like 3 turns left on Crystal. I'm just going to chant to extend the stitch by round.
Very good, very good.
That's okay.
As your hand is still a little pained by the acid that's burning through it, you are not fully able to grasp the blade well enough to get a solid puncturing stab upon the tasselworm. It simply just bounces off the hide. And begin to chant as the magic flows through you and into yourself and Cressel. From there, we go to the Tasselworm. Tasselworm is looking a little scratched, but is otherwise unfazed, and will look out towards you and Kotak. I'm going to make a soul save as I'm going to look towards Kotak.
Is it an animal? No.
No, it's,
DC 17.
I have to attack Nasi if I'm within 5 feet, unless I make a soul save. Which I did. So,
Oh, no.
hey, Kotak.
Oh yeah.
If it matters, it is per attack action.
Gotcha.
So if he pushes the attack or something.
Well, Kotak, you're about to get slapped, potentially.
Probably.
No, I rolled a natural 2.
Also entangle.
Yep, Entangle is a hell of a drug. The creature lashes out with surprising force with its bite, but manages only to get your armor hitting nothing but gorget. With that, it's going to use its other action to look around and realize it has multi-attack because of its claws, which are natural weapons. So, soul save. Soul save.
Well, if it's multi-attack,
It's
Where,
per action, not per attack.
Yes, per
Okay.
action.
Okay, then I don't need to worry about those two. Here, have a
Yep.
claw. Uh, 12 to hit you, Kotak.
No, that will miss.
23 to hit you, Kotak.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to parry that.
So did they make 2 more soul saves then?
No. That it's per action.
Okay.
Rip. All right. One claw scrapes against your armor. However, the second one manages to pierce through the chinks in your chainmail and digs deep, ripping into your flesh for 12 slashing. The creature's secondary action now is going to do its thing known as
Doesn't have any DR thing.
doesn't bypass any DR, so your DR3 is applied.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's only a little blood, it's fine.
Since I hit you with a power attack, I'm going to use my free action to intimidate you. I am not very scary. Brr. Alright, now for my other basic attack, I'm gonna bite... not see.
You may try.
Aha, fear me. And I get nothing but a blade.
Man. That's entangles. Really fucking you up.
It
Huh?
really, really is. Arter, it's your turn.
Yes, I'm effective.
Okay.
Who would have thought a debuff caster will be helpful?
Debuff caster, hell yeah.
They only have a +5 to attack. I'm surprised.
I could get another -1 on him if I wanted to.
They have a +8 to attack.
How is that at 0 then?
Power attack.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why the damage is good.
Okay.
It's a little weird, though. I did non-power attack. This is a test. Plus
It was
6,
right here.
Or +4.
Okay.
So Entangle's giving me a -4 for some reason.
Why would it do that? I'm not that good.
It might be
Sheesh.
doing the same thing I did with the, Yeah, I'm gonna go check.
Ah.
Yep. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
fix that.
I'm
while
gonna
you do your
move.
thing.
I'm gonna fly way over here, up towards the dragon,
Alright.
because I have to. And I don't think I'm close enough to land on it or whatever. So
No.
Imagine going prone on the dragon's head and just taking shots from it. Holy shit.
yeah, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do a 5-foot drop using one of my abilities. It's literally, I think it's just called Flutter or something.
Please let's not land on the Draconic Altar. That's
Let me pull up my sheet. I had it open a bit close to.
You gotta have stones sometimes, Devil. Come on.
I mean, yes, but on something that massive, I'm just waiting for it to come to life.
You gotta have massive stones. You're correct.
Yeah.
They aren't vestigial, so I can do a 5-foot drop. It doesn't say if it's free or not.
Dropping is
There's
always
always
free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
You
every
are
15 feet, I
over
may
top
take,
a bowl of water.
but I can still move 5 feet, like this way.
Yeah.
And
Go over
perch
top the bowl
upon
of
it.
water. No, the dragon's
Perch
head's far,
upon it.
far higher than that.
Oh, it's far
Yeah,
higher.
it's not 15 feet up. That dragon head is 35 feet up.
Okay, so how many feet can I increase? That's 10. It's 5 feet per 10 feet, right?
Yeah, without having to make a check, you get 5 feet. You can use 5 feet of movement to move 5 feet up.
Well, 10 feet of movement to move 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Moving up
okay.
is double.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah.
Okay,
You're right.
so the dragon head is way up. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, I will retract 20 feet and increase my height to 25. Right? Or would it be 35?
That'd be 25, you're right. You were correct.
Why? And I guess the path would be Then I need 10 more feet. It would be, I guess, this way. All right. That's all 60 feet of my movement. So I just increase my height, and I turn to take another shot.
Very good, very good.
And don't forget, Nerp, to put in the smoke screen right where Crystal is here.
Yeah.
I did that last
I'll
session.
pop it down in a second. Yep, I it was the same issue as before.
Oh shoot, would that have been in Ilfrin's way for his cast actually? Or I think maybe he would have had line of sight.
It
But-
was elevated,
Yeah.
so it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I would have just moved my token because I had the movement, but yeah, it's cool.
All right. The frame should now be fixed for the attack macros for Entangle. It was implying unbalance twice.
Interesting.
All right. 23. The shot will ring out, slamming into the Tatzelworm for 5 damage.
And I will quick action reload.
Excellent. All right, all right.
Can
When
we
you
talk
shoot
about how
it,
terrifying
it bleeds a little bit. but,
Arthur
yeah.
is? Despite his aesthetic, how terrifying he is.
I mean, he's a dumb
I have a gun
motherfucker.
and I can fly dozens of feet in the air.
Yep, it is pretty
Oh
scary.
shit!
Is
Hello.
that terrifying?
Hello, worm creature.
Jack,
Prepare
it's
to
your
die.
turn.
Lovely. Since I was told to go full attack, I'm going to toss bombs at
Aha.
the Tasselworm.
Excellent.
But first, I'm going
There's
to get
more.
out of the nope zone.
You don't want to stand
Out of the
well?
splash zone.
Yeah, I am getting out of the splash zone.
It's
All
good.
right, so I'm gonna go with the bomb first.
Excellent.
Followed by a fire popper.
Damage. You can really choose negative for that.
All right, well, unfortunately, the fire popper is going to just sputter out as it seems to go off course and just lands in the acid. However, the bomb will land and will crash into the Tatzelworm. Actually, is that not a touch attack?
It's a touch
It
attack.
is.
It's a touch. Okay, yeah. Okay, it will indeed hit the Tatzelworm. For 19 fire. The creature's form is heavily charred by the exploding bomb. It's looking pretty wounded. Alright. Anything else?
We'll make raspberry noises towards it.
Excellent. Alright,
React.
Cressel. She is an acid, but it's not until Nexaru Des. So...
The fuck did you say to me?
Just gonna... Yeah, okay, fine. Just gonna move over here.
Would she do a stealth roll or no?
Yeah, no.
No, okay.
She's physically in the open, these things can see her. She physically cannot stealth while not having concealment or cover. So. Unless I went, like, around the corner there, and I could attempt at that case, but, that's a lot of movement to do. I mean, yeah. She's gonna move around here, and gonna slap it with an axe. She's a simple person sometimes. Alright, a 17 will bounce off its thick hide. A 6 will bounce off of its thick hide. And she is sad. Kotak.
There was an attempt.
There was an attempt.
Do it up.
Alright, just so you know, Kotek, if you 5 foot to the left, you get flanking.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's an effort for him. Oh god.
I mean, he is in heavy armor, even though. You know,
Mhm.
Oh no, I just
So
find it
affected by it.
humorous. Don't mind me.
Well, now flanking, so I'm not. I'm just swing normally.
Yeah.
Here we go. Be flanking.
I'm an AC tank. Brrrg.
Oh, it's gonna miss.
Thanks,
My AC
Luke.
is actually lowered because of my wounds, so that will hit. as you batter me for 13 minus my DR damage.
But also doing 4 of that deal.
You're right. Let me damage myself for 4 more.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
Good job.
Alright, the creature's back. You hear a sickening pop as the hammer cracks into it. No damage, because it only does acid if it's piercing or slashing, but he's looking sad.
Oh, you don't like that? Here comes another one.
That one will miss, bouncing off its thick hide.
Do you have flanking again, my
They
dude?
do. If that symbol is on, that's flanking.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn it. If I hit, I could give it -1 AC. No.
Well, that is unfortunate.
And then second action, I'll do a swing with
Yep.
push attack.
And with the push attack, can you choose to attack with your offhand weapon again?
It has been the same action for the
Yeah, it's
benefit
a
of the
separate
feature.
action.
Okay, okay.
Aha! Natural
Whoa!
20! 13's not going to confirm, but that is certainly a slam and jam, and he will try to parry, because I forgot to parry the first one. Keep forgetting parry exists in this game sometimes. It's weird, because my characters in your game, Lex, are parry builds. Alright, now. That is
Nice.
18, reduced by my DR. Reducing by your DR bypass. Alright. That will slam into the tassel worm as it crumples upon the ground.
Hey, this one doesn't explode, maybe.
It does not explode, as all seems to calm. Actually, is this thing an average rank enemy? Ilfrin and Nos, you're gonna kill it before he gets his turn, it's fine. That -1 HP, it's fine.
Yeah, I would just pelt it with
Yeah,
seed pods and choose to do bludgeoning with them
Mm-hmm.
specifically.
Yes.
Just pelt it with seeds.
Alright. Now all seems to calm, and eventually, after a few rounds, the acid disperses. You find yourself within this chamber. Quiet once more, besides the lapping of water.
That's went interesting. Did it
We're all intact.
Mostly. I looked to Castle. Your hand deserve quite well, that spike. Pat on the shoulder as we both continue to stitch up. Oh God, bleeding orifices.
Save me.
Yeah, still not interested in dungeon delving. Not really my thing. Dragons. Yeah, no.
But to be fair, we weren't expecting to find this place either. So,
Better have fucking good
Speaking
loot
of
at
dungeon
least.
delving. Speaking of dungeon delving, the altar can be moved. I believe there is more downstairs.
Do we have to?
well, we need to at least take a breather, maybe butcher these worms and take stock of our resources before we decide what to do next.
Unfortunately, I must insist that we cleanse this place.
Blink, blink.
That's fair. However, I do have to. Does it have to be today? Depending on how much more, I believe this place might be slightly above our current capabilities. Can always come back, though.
Well, let me just look at my.
Your stitch is going to go on until you're fully healed, right?
Yeah, and once I'm full health, I'll drop when I'm Jack, too.
Okay.
As you take a short rest and just.
Ilfrin will comment to Kressel. Despite your misgivings about this ordeal, you are quite proficient in it, whether you want to be or not.
Well, I mean, just because I know how to use an axe doesn't mean that necessarily be weak to it. Just got lucky.
Well, here's the exciting part, though. And that creature has a bounty on its head.
Now you have my interest.
Ah,
Luck
There
is
may
only
be more.
Luck is only granted to those willing to expose themselves to the chance for it. There is risk, but with risk always comes reward.
Nancy will kind of look towards Ilfrin, not showing surprise on his face, but like, where the hell is this profound shit coming from? I approve, but alright,
Roll
tree.
me a
This
diplomacy,
motherfucker's like 50
Ilfrin.
years old in a 30-year-old body, okay? Don't even talk to me.
I will need
The
diplomacy.
bird also lands on her shoulders.
Yeah, no, she's looking at it, confused. Like, just, fuck.
Gut.
For returning at another point in time, it is not preferable, but so long as we make sure this place does get cleansed, I don't see a entirely wrong idea with that, though it would be preferable to do it in a timely manner over just letting it sit and fester.
Indeed. However, I don't think even a couple weeks or a month would make a big difference here. From the looks of it, it's been here for tens, if not hundreds of years already. So,
You would be surprised at the difference it makes.
fair enough. But, Devil, go ahead and heal the fall. Those eyes stitched you. Regardless, let's harvest these corpses, finish exploring the area, and then take a look at that altar. There may be some
9,001 healing. Whoa.
Hey, their feature, they can just keep healing you until you're at full, so. Once for a short rest.
Yes.
indeed.
Alright, so yeah, we
Also
can go
like
about
to point
this.
out, I would also like to point out that that centered dais has a lip under it. I think it can be moved as well.
That's not concerning at all. Right.
Do we think the kobolds can be harvested for anything specific?
Kobolds,
Probably not.
no. Now they're just flashbacks.
Alright. Well, Ilfrin will go about dismembering them instead.
Excellent.
Like quartering them, not like
Mhm.
going like full dissection, just taking the arms and the heads off, just so
Yeah.
they can't reanimate in any usable way.
I suppose Jack will get started on rending the
Yeah.
tassel worms.
I will assist, Jack.
Arrow auto assists for one +1, I think it was. Yes.
DC wires 10. Okay. That probably assists.
But you take a short rest, right? So take the short rest button, right?
Yeah.
If you guys are spending the hour to short rest, yeah.
Because some
You mean
short
the
rest.
10 minutes?
You're talking
For a
about.
short rest. Is short rest in your game an hour or 10 minutes?
What is it been 10 minutes?
Yeah, I've already always ran it as 10 minutes.
Well.
I mean, if you're any different, that's fine. I was just.
Is anyone else helping with the rending?
Not me.
You
Sounds
already
like-
have two. Well, you already have two assistants. You can't have more than two.
Oh, the bird counts as one? Okay.
Yeah, he just either succeeds.
Okay.
And
So,
I provide a +3.
So that's a 21.
Yep.
By the
shit.
way, Jesse, Sage's good type for you to make a diplomacy check for
Mhm.
what you said there.
It's true.
Oh,
Yes.
did I miss that entirely?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said it
All right.
twice, actually, and then typed it.
I'm sorry. I was
all good.
focused on doing RP and
All
my
right.
bad.
So for my
right.
my knowledge, Lex, if you're using the particular skill, which is Harvest Render, the DC's 5 plus my modifier. Okay,
There's sir.
excellent. All right. Let's see here. And my modifier was what again? I have to look at the changes you did. So. Okay.
It's
that
on the
means
materials.
you have a 17 for harvesting.
21.
21 for harvesting.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Mochi, you should not sleep on my keyboard. That's a bad thing to do.
Your cat's name is Mochi?
Yeah.
I approve.
Of course.
Alright.
Also, sorry again, I missed that. My bad.
It's all good. So, 21, DC is 5 plus that per stock, which means...
So, I believe I have a few auto success adds to stocks.
How many auto successes do you have?
I'm double checking right now. For half the highest strength bonus, so 2 at the moment from them. And double checking myself. So a total of 3 auto successes for stock.
Alright. Roll me another Harvest Render as you go for the other one. And I'll put you down what you've harvested. And my cat has put top caps lock on, so let me fix that. There we go.
Nice. I'll prepare to copy that to the sheet.
That one might fail.
Rip.
Well, no, it depends. It might. No,
That
yeah.
one might fail.
Alright. It's good.
So you're able to get...
Well, hold on. Deborah, you do have a reroll on the board.
That's true.
You could use if you like.
Yeah, I think I will.
Alright.
I'm also going to use my reroll to reroll my assist.
Mhm.
Just
Damn.
because these could be very interesting materials.
Oh,
Aha!
that's way better. Holy.
Alright, so
That's
another
what we wanted then.
21. Alright. I'm just going to mark this as X2 then, because it's the same exact result. From both of the Tatzelworms, you're able to carve up most of their hide for usable portions. And from that, each provides you with 8 pounds of monster hide.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all you can harvest from the Tatzelworms. But with your 17 or 21, you can also get a head from each of them if you'd like.
So each hide is 4 pounds.
No, 8
8
pounds
pounds.
each. So
So each hide is
16
each pound. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
you have
making
8
sure.
pounds of monster hide per Tatzelworm hide.
Okay, cool.
Stand each head is worth quite a bit. So, yeah.
If we're taking adventures,
Alright,
we need those for the bounties.
very good, very good. Do you have
I mean, I
a
think we only get paid once for
preservation
that, but
agent for
maybe
those
not.
heads?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you have a preservation agent or anything that can preserve them for long periods of time for those heads?
Possible to make something out of an alchemical kit?
Eventually.
Well, hold on.
You have a lamp.
You have a bunch of wild card alchemical ingredients, good sir.
That is true.
Yep, we do.
And
A mobile workshop.
in the book, a bunch of new alchemical items just got made. So I believe there's a preserving fluid that's like cheaper than
Yep.
one of the wild
Preserving
cards.
bomb, it's 50 silver. Preserves the body for 86 days.
So it would.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it would take 3 of your wild card reagents to make that.
3?
We can preserve one of the heads, and it was only for one head anyways. But
Each of the
Yeah.
wild cards are 20 gold.
Silver.
yeah,
I have it
silver.
down 20 gold.
Let me
Okay.
double check here. No, it's 20 silver. It's 20 silver.
Okay. I must have
I have
heard
it.
wrong
It's
then.
on the. It's also on the loot sheet, and I have it on there. So
Mhm.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
just for context, all the prices in the book are written in a silver scale. So 20 gold would have been a
Surprised at 20
ton.
gold.
Yeah. My intention is
Question.
to change it to GP for everything again, just because so many players are used to the GP scale, and it's been causing confusion. But that's a later update.
Yeah.
And what is your question?
So the monster hide, is that just as a base price for value?
Yeah, it's just as is. It's monster hide.
Okay.
Alright, good. Now that we have that taken care of, let's take some time and search the other alcoves in this place before looking at this altar.
Jack will kind of extend his arm forward to go, after you.
All right.
Indeed.
You know, Ardor will contribute to the conversation by just saying, "Why don't we check out that thing in the middle first?"
Yeah, there seems to be what the brass dome. Is there anything written on the dome, Sage? It looks like it's got rooms on it.
From the looks of it, the top of the device appears to be depicting that of an eye. There's no symbology upon it, though. No.
Well, I'm sure that's fine. Just a draconic eye watching everything we do. In the Temple of Tiamat. Nothing
May
wrong here.
May I make an engineering check, maybe, or is this more
Roll
Arcana?
engineering.
I would suggest that due to the central focus of this device,
Holy.
it might be
Ah, dang.
Okay.
good to investigate the rest of the room before messing with it without knowing what we're doing.
All right. Looking at the central podium, we'll call it, you can tell that it can be moved, though it looks like it's attached to the ground itself. There is a very, very faint lip that is connected to some mechanical gears and mechanisms tied to something nearby that can move this podium.
Ardor will say to the group, "This thing can be moved, but we think we need to hit the switches, which are in the hallways."
Hmm.
All right. Knowledge, religion. It's not so much a religious thing, but what you are able to gather is that draconic symbols of eyes tend to be used, as you thought, as a scrying or watching device for those above. Often more of like a symbolic thing, where like the dragon gods are watching, but maybe something is actually watching.
With the gods, you never know.
Hmm?
There. Let's check the left side first.
There's no preventing them from watching if they want to, anyways.
All right. Heading to the western alcove, you can see that it has 4 side alcoves, each with appears to be a small pedestal with a draconic metallic plate, we'll call it. It's kind of like a spear holder because it's holding a crystal sphere, and each of these alcoves has this. The metallic plate appears to be a dragon outstretched with its wings connected to the other wings. So there's 3 little dragons. Like, basically, each of these is a little dragon. And those are the wings that touch the other wing to give a full holding-like device, which holds a crystal sphere. As you draw closer, a crystal sphere appears to be filled with water, which is swirling within.
Hmm. Are they magical item?
Do you have magic sight?
I can roll it untrained. I'm not going to. I'll look back at Ilfrin, our mage, and Kotek. What do you think about this?
Well,
Hmm.
he looks.
This certainly
The
seems to be more in your wheelhouse.
You can give me a magic sight check, Kotak.
Sure.
And you can roll that untrained?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't have it
Um,
trained.
I'm just not the. I have no thaumaturgy, so yeah.
That's fair.
This
all right.
wouldn't have anything to do... Oh wait, is this a planar thing as well?
No.
No,
Arcana.
okay, so if it's not planar in nature, then Nilfrin has no idea.
Looking out with your magical gaze, Kotak and Jack, you both realize that the thing itself is bearing auras of restoration.
Yeah, it's some sort of healing capabilities. A little unsure exactly what it does, but something along that line.
Knowledge Arcana be appropriate?
You can also use actually, no, these are not potions. You can use Arcana.
Spellcraft?
Yeah,
Spellcraft also
this
works.
is completely magic then.
Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah, I can spellcraft. I got
Yes.
spellcraft.
Yeah.
Here. See if I can't beat you just for the lulz.
Ja-
Boom!
Jack is too busy looking out for the more tassel worms.
Yep. All right. Everyone besides Jack, who has rolled thus far, identify that the waters inside produce a healing-like vapor that provide a healing potion effect within a 15-foot radius for for 4 rounds when shattered. So essentially, you can use a basic to shatter the orb, or you can, if you know if you're going to drop it and you know it'll break when upon being dropped, you can do it as a free action.
How big is this thing?
It's not as big as it's shown there. It's about the size of a softball.
Oh, sick. The birds can carry it.
So,
Yeah.
Where did you
I don't vape,
roll
so
intelligence?
I'm good.
Wait. Before we take these, let's check some of the others and make sure they're not different. And let's check the rest of the room to make sure we won't pick one up and I don't know, some of more tassel rooms. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Are we sure we want to do this right now?
check the room.
What if we like? Well, I guess.
I mean, we
That's
could
what-
try to open the way forward, but
Yeah, that's
We
what
don't-
I was more trying to say. Like, do we really want to open the way forward right now?
well, that's why we're searching the room. Maybe it has some clues that what's forward, and then we can decide if we want to attempt going deeper.
I should point out that if something was watching through the central dais, it knows that this temple has been opened.
all right.
And
As you look around the other room, the other 3 spheres within the western alcove all appear to be the same spheres of healing mist, which I put in your item lab. The altar on the far western wall appears to be just a simple green stone altar with a bunch of candles and a scroll upon its top. The scroll is non-magical, appears to be simple holy text in Draconic. Just more of like a prayer to Tiamat, basically.
are the
giving
candles
offerings.
lit?
Some of them are, yeah. That's why they have that little orange glow about them. 'Cause I actually think I can move those orange glows. Yeah.
Are they magically lit?
No.
Yeah.
This well of water, does it look different than the original?
The basin next to you that it has water in it looks to be some clean water.
Jack, is this salt or fresh water?
Alchemy. It's fresh water.
Seems
Uh,
fresh.
And the prayer is just more of what I've read in the book I grabbed
Pretty
earlier.
much.
The candles not being magically lit suggests there is something here that lit them.
I was going to say the same thing.
I would look at the candles. With my experience in, like, temples and stuff,
Mhm.
are there types of candles that are made to burn way longer? Or is this just like,
There are candles that can burn much longer. Generally, though, unless they're alchemically treated, you're looking at a candle that will last maybe 24 hours.
that's concerning.
Oh my goodness.
You're right.
Oh, she has twitchies. Little, like, dream twitches. It's adorable.
If we check the other side, why are the orbs the same?
They appear to be filled with water. You can roll me a magic sight. The altar on the eastern side is very similar, and we'll go into that in a moment.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the floor very clean, or is there any footsteps?
The floor is very clean, except for the area that you had combat in, which case it's covered in blood,
Okay.
gunk, water driplets, acid. Yeah, it's nasty up there.
Yeah. Kodak is on the lookout for footprints of people that have gone through here
Gotcha.
recently.
You can roll me survival.
Maybe.
With a 19
Like-
magic sight, you identify that the 4 spheres here actually have necromantic magic upon them.
24.
24.
I'm rolling pretty good.
All right. It's ever so faint, but there is a few scuff marks from the area leading in to the central podium and then disappearing.
Okay.
And then there's Jack's knowledge arcana.
An 18 Arcana identifies that these are spheres of deadly mist.
Deadliness.
Same effect as the
Deadly mist.
healing one, but it's negative energy instead of positive energy. I
Hmm.
probably should mark the healing as positive, just in case you do use it against undead. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. And that altar appears to be a prayer, though unlike the other one where it's more of like a prayer of like a supplication, this is more of a prayer of a sacrifice, prayer of offering. And as you look through the water basin, it is salt water.
Don't even have to roll.
I mean, yeah, you can literally just taste it and be like, it's salt water, or
Okay.
you're gonna hit the DC.
Sure.
I'm not worried about it. You've
Alright,
seen a
yeah.
lot of themes here. One side's healing, the other
It
side's
did-
not. You
Yeah,
can make an
it's
assumption.
completely expected. It's completely expected.
Yeah.
Here's the interesting thing. Usually, the salt water was on the other side.
Mhm. It's true.
Red. See, this concerns me now. Now that we have evidence that there is something or someone else here, and we believe this place goes deeper. Leaving this place now that we've opened it is actually even more risky.
Such was my feelings as well.
Alright.
Also, more likely to leave the plague that is here open to spreading.
Well, I'm not sure if there's an actual plague. I'm actually beginning to believe they purposely raised the kobolds to be eternal undead servants.
Yes, the plague was a metaphor.
I mean,
You said plague, and I got worried for a second there. Like, who is diseased? I know someone's diseased, and I was like, oh, that's a different game. Never mind.
I've got a sickness for the thickness.
fair enough, Jack, but I've read of actual undead plagues spreading across the land, and I thought you were referencing that for a moment.
Must we speak of plagues so easily? Ilvin walks into the conversation. So lightly, I should say.
Considering my profession, it's actually normal to speak of plagues.
Hmm.
I believe
So,
there's a new.
so these
Well, no-
spheres can be picked up and moved, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're baseball
can be
size. You
thrown.
can throw them. You can
Probably put 'em in-
pocket them.
Yeah. You probably put them in bandoliers too. They're sizable.
They know
Add
about
bandoliers to the birds.
orientation. I'm actually thinking about our people who don't have healing could carry them and have emergency healing and blast. What?
That's a good idea. It's also why I gave you guys potions.
Indeed. Quickly, we haven't had to use them yet. But we only have one altar left to look at. The one with all the skulls on it.
And it can be moved as well.
That's how
Hmm.
quaint. Yeah.
Kotak discovered that the central altar may be able to be moved as well, as he found tracks leading through it. According to
Yes,
him.
we've been through that 3 times
Yeah,
now.
Arter also noticed those.
And
You
I
noticed the
noticed
tracks though, or like the footsteps.
Arter noticed that the central Arter can be moved through their engineering. You noticed that there was tracks that moved to it and then stopped.
I just noticed there was a lip and it could be moved.
Yeah, that's the northern one you noticed, Devil.
No, I noticed both.
Oh, well. It has
I-
been
further.
noticed.
It is simply further confirmation rather than guesswork.
Essentially,
Yeah,
with your knowledge combined, you know that the altar, when moved, will move the central podium, instead of having to figure out where you need to do to move it.
Arthur will just go up and be like, "So you're not gonna read what the scroll said?"
I already did.
Oh, you
They're
already did,
basic
okay.
prayers.
Basic prayers. Okay.
One is a prayer of
Everything needs
sacrifice.
to be read out loud.
No, that's actually a parenting to you. You never read a prayer out loud unless you are performing the prayer. Words have power.
I was just curious what they said.
Oh, yes, the one to the east is a prayer of sacrifice. The one to the west is a prayer of offering. They're about the same themes that we've seen in the rest of the temple.
Just confirming real quick, no one has taken any of the healing or deadly mists.
No, not yet.
Just double checking.
No.
All right. Well, you see before you another altar. Not as many candles, though these ones are much, much larger, and they do glow with magic. And there's a pile of skulls upon the altar as well. You can see before it, there is a larger water basin filled with some form of crystal clear liquid, and the large draconic statue behind it.
You're gonna make me go up there and check, aren't you?
Ah,
Not
you're a mind
so.
reader too.
Not so quaint. I think the solution is with the central eye thing. I think if we get it to move a certain way, this will move.
Or this moves and the center thing does too.
I think
Well,
I think they are combined. Yes.
what was the answer to me going up there? I didn't hear you.
Ah, you're a mind reader as well. And then he pats you on the back. I'll be right behind you.
Just gonna go up here and check.
All right. Well, give me a perception check as you look around the area, and you give me a alchemy check if you're checking the water.
How old does the statue look? You know.
You can roll
By
me a engineering check for that.
I will assist.
Did you give your dwarfs a stone cutting,
Never mind.
Lexo?
One of them
Not
did.
Dwerger. Not
Okay,
Dwerger.
gotcha.
He just doesn't have very some big.
Yeah, I keep calling him a dwarf, but that's just they present as dwarf, so you know.
That's a 23 for Kotek because of my assist.
Gotcha. Oh, for assistance, you actually have to roll, because you have to hit the DC minus 10 to be able to assist successfully.
Okay, let me do it then. My bad.
Are you proficient in engineering, Kotek?
I am.
No, I'm not.
Gotcha. You actually have to be proficient in this to roll.
Okay, never mind then.
Colleges are very particular in that way, yeah.
But let me look at your lores to see if you have any that would be triggering for this, and I'll just keep your roll for that.
Yeah, I wrote lore like once, and I never went over them with you, so...
Mm-hmm. Let's see, those should be on your second page. Oh.
Page 1. One, right.
Page 1 is where you keep them.
Like
There they
practice
are.
2 languages.
Some of those will be helpful in this here dungeon. Not at this time, though, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Hey, lore alchemy.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, you're not really sure how old the statue is. It looks pretty old stone, somewhat cracked in places, but who knows if that's just from damage from fights within the area, as you saw that you guys did have combat. or maybe something else, or maybe it's decorative in some ways, because some marbles do tend to be of a particular cracked pattern. With a 24 in alchemy plus lore, the water is definitely weird. You can see that it is swirling without any motion of your own volition. It is almost like a vortex, and part of the water is fresh and part of the water is salt. It's not vortexing very fast, it's just ever so faint. And you also notice that it does seem to have some magical properties to it. Specifically, the water is considered holy water. Or unholy water, depending on who you ask. With your perception from earlier, Nossi, you're looking around, you feel pretty keen-eyed, and nothing really sticks out to you.
Interesting concoction of salt and fresh water not mixing together to make some sort of holy, unholy water.
Yeah, specifically, it'd be known as abyss water.
I believe we adapted some of that in previous rooms.
We encountered vials of it earlier, yes.
Yep, you guys found 3 vials of it. So there's not a thumbs up on it, so I imagine you guys did not loot that.
No, we did. I'm carrying one of them.
Yeah, I have to.
I'll just give it.
Yeah,
a
there was a
thumbs
big deal about them going like, I didn't see anything with it. Like, yeah,
I'll give
I
it a thumbs
remember.
up on them, so it's known that you guys took it.
Oh, did I not do that on
No,
that?
you didn't do it for the other world room.
Oh, it's
either.
because they took it into their personal inventories. That's why I didn't.
Okay,
do
so
it.
you only do
My
it
bad.
if it's in.
Yeah,
party.
if it's party
Gotcha.
loot.
Okay.
No, I remember specifically. We had a conversation where I said, let's keep track of it on the loot sheet regardless. And you were like, yeah, okay.
Let me double check here.
Yeah. Either which way, while you're double checking, that is what you guys have learned from your investigations of the area. Actually, not really a lot there to learn. What do you like to do?
Well, now we need to make a decision. We can take those orbs, which I believe will be helpful if we go further into this dungeon. But we need to decide if we want to go deeper now. We have the time, and it could be quite rewarding. But we don't know what we will find down there.
Okay, that's how you manage short rest. Okay. Yeah, we can stick with the 10 minutes.
I honestly do not think we have the luxury of leaving this behind at this point.
I think if we go back, this will be sealed even tighter. But if we go forward, it might be too much.
Look at Kotak and Ilfrin.
I believe we are more capable than some others have spoken for. I believe we may be able to handle, or at least be able to assess once we're in further whether we can handle it or not.
There's no shame in a retreat if things get too difficult.
My worry is the way out will be blocked.
I believe the way back would be blocked if we go forward, so I could go check, I suppose.
I think we should venture deeper in, but we should be careful as to not get water above our heads.
That's
See
true.
what you did there. And what about you, Crystal? How are you feeling about this?
I vote not. We've got a lot of loot already. I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It is
And,
less about loot and more about clearing a path,
For full,
ensuring no enemies can take hold of this. foothold, I suppose.
I mean, you can just put a rock in front of the entrance and call it good.
I disagree.
I mean, this is also a chance, potentially, to loot whatever treasures are hidden below. I mean, from my time in the church, I know they have some quite valuable things in their catacombs.
Right, well, you're speaking my language there, but also, I almost died. Like twice.
Yes, I was already considering that. One thing that might help you feel better, I believe the healing orbs, me, Ardor, and Crystal should each take one, and then somebody else can take the fourth. Just for an emergency healing or
You're telling me
around us
twice?
in the heat of battle.
Guess you just move south to go grab some healing orbs.
Hold on, Crystal. We'll grab them together. For all you know, it will try to bite you when you touch it.
Hey,
Fair.
Gotek, you want to go check the door with me real quick?
Sure. Let's go.
Ilfrin will speak. I will volunteer to take the fourth.
Sounds good.
Alright, out of character, by the way. Cressel's opinion is purely her own. It is up to you guys if you want to delve deeper or not. Do not take it as DM hint.
Oh,
You
yeah.
take
Yeah, I
the
think
scene
I was
itself
pretty-
as knowledge enough for what you might face further below, but Cressel's is her opinion, not mine.
I, as a player, think we should leave. I, as a character, understand Jack and the fact that we're getting hints at something not just mindless and dead down here as we can't really afford to leave and just leave it behind us. Who knows what we might come back to.
Ilfrin feels confident. As do I.
Alright, well, as a character, if everyone agrees, I think we should split up the healing and or the positive and negative orbs
I'll be right here.
as stated. One each for Nasi, Cressel, Ardor, and Elfin. As emergency grenades, so to speak.
What are you guys
Jack
doing
still
about
has
the
those
southern
bombs,
doorway?
so
I just wrote perception to see if this door was closed or.
Unless you guys closed
What?
it, it's open.
Okay.
Like, basically,
And
just
I
to
will
check to see if
continue
it can. It has mechanisms to close
Yeah,
automatically.
it did not
maybe, or-
automatically close now.
Okay.
Let's not go too far down. Back.
The water bowls are still there. They don't have any water in them, but they're still there where you left them.
I went to check this last door right here, just down this hallway.
Mhm.
Then I'll be good.
You can give me a perception check, the two of you, as you enter into the central chamber.
Okay.
Can I close behind us?
All right. Yeah, carry on.
They're gonna be eaten by the well monster. Oh, was I unmuted? Shit.
Was it just this door? Oh,
Yeah.
That's.
I don't like
Ignore
that.
Ignore that. That was a joke.
I was wondering. I was fucking wondering.
Either we'll go up to this door and just see if this one is closed or not.
It is, unless you closed it, it is where you left it.
So none of these were automatic or anything. Okay. And he'll just turn to Kotak. You want to go check the seal door, or are you good
No.
now?
no.
No.
Let's not split up too much.
Also, you packed up
Okay.
the alchemy lab.
It's
so I'm just gonna
already
do this.
we're already far enough from the others.
I'm now half expecting a my father's door trap where we forget to close a door and it continues to build a trap.
Looks down.
Roll me perception.
Looks down.
The water is still there, but it's lower than where you had it. It seems there is maybe about half a gallon less than what you had previously, so about 12.5 gallons.
Huh. Moves back a little quicker. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Right
So,
there. Once they get back, I would probably be back down here at this point. Getting ready to go grab the orbs and make sure we don't die.
Yeah.
We do.
So I think we're on a time limit. Don't you think, Otek? That well was
yeah.
lower.
I looked down the well. The water has fallen down a little bit. It's probably like 12 gallons left.
Hmm.
It's I mean, maybe we shouldn't stay here for too long, but also I don't know if we can come back that easy.
How long has it been since we filled that well?
It's been a good hour.
Hour. Okay.
So half a gallon was lower than an hour,
Mhm.
which means if there's 12 and a half left, that's about a day. Yeah.
Hmm.
If it keeps draining at that rate, we should be out of here before then. I hope.
Wouldn't it be a gallon an hour?
No, it was half a gallon down, and it's been an hour.
Oh, it was half. I misheard.
Yeah.
I misheard. Okay.
Yeah, I said roughly 12 because Kotak.
Okay. Okay. I see.
You know, he didn't go
Yeah.
down like really close and look like how exactly far down did it. You know,
Wait, you don't want to fall into the well?
I mean, kind of, but no.
Alright,
Out of character. Yeah, sure.
well,
I mean, I'll probably
here's
sink
the
and die, but you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's a good time.
you would die picking up the orb
Please.
You pick up the orb?
once everyone gets over here, yes.
All right. Well, you pick up the orb.
Harder will.
There's no
Nothing
issue.
happens.
Nothing happens.
Alright, so we'll go down to the orbs and split them up as mentioned.
Excellent. All right. As the orbs are picked up, is there anything else you would like to do? That's one in
Yep.
that.
I believe it's time to open the way down. We're trying to.
I have a question.
Yes.
How long has it been since we entered this chamber?
It's been about an hour. Because you guys
Okay.
filled up the well, then you guys went down here, and then it's been about an hour.
Yeah,
You've been searching around, you took a short rest, you did some wibbly wobble stuff.
So Jack, Otter, and Ilfriend no longer has fire resistance.
Gotcha.
Because I can only sustain one spell.
Mm-hmm.
Ripperoni.
Indeed. All right. So, moving forward to open the central podium, you'll push the altar south as you reveal the tracks it rests upon. And as you do so, you hear the sound of stone grinding upon stone.
I was muted, shit.
Hmm?
Right before we did that, I would ask Jack, we would come to talk about the abyss water.
Mhm.
Other than the abyss water, are there any other magical properties of the statue? Because I would essentially be looking closer at. We saw the lip that this bigger platform looks like it can move, but we haven't really seen a way to move that specifically.
You can
Which
roll me a
confuses
magic
me.
sight.
Said to people with magic sight.
I ain't
Yeah.
got that trained.
You don't have to roll it train, remember?
Well, yeah.
I just have them tell it to. Yeah, only a plus
Here you
4.
go. Yeah.
Hey, shit.
Right. Thanks.
Ilfriend awkwardly walks away from her.
Mhm.
Anyways, yes. So afterwards, inspecting shit up here. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Magic
Hey,
sight
watch
22.
where you're walking here.
All right. No additional magic auras. The holy water or abyss water is obviously magical, but no, nothing else pings. Besides things that you already know that's magical.
Other than the apparent sources, nothing else seems to emanate magic.
Yeah, the braziers are magical, yeah.
Yes, the obvious sources, yes.
Mhm.
I stated that way for a reason.
Is there water here or like what?
That is water. Behind that little lip is water.
How?
Is it
Hmm.
is it standstill water or is it?
It's not flowing, it's not bubbling, it's not gurgling, it's just kind of like a pool of green water.
Can
Do
I see how
you-
deep it is?
No. You can roll me perception.
Just like there's probably maybe it goes down. Maybe it's Okay, I rolled.
Alright. You can see maybe about 5 feet down into the water. The water is really freaking murky. Neither of you have water sight, so. But you can tell that the water itself seems to continue down further and further. There seems to be some form of like metallic tube that they're attached to that seems to head down and out of sight.
Huh. Does it look how like wide does the tube look?
The tube looks to be about 15 feet in diameter. So essentially, this.
Big pipe.
Oh, just as a quick FYI question for me, Nerf.
15.
How long does it take to craft
Depends on what you're trying to craft.
the bullets?
Bullets, you say?
Is it enough in a short rest, or is it to have to do that in a long rest?
No, from bullets themselves, you're doing it like from scratch, like making the casings, putting the all that good stuff in it. It's going to require you to like you need to make the casings itself. You'll need to have a forge.
Okay.
And timeline, you're going to be looking at a few downtime actions at least,
Okay.
depending on what you're doing. If you're just like you already have the casings, you're just putting some gunpowder in and refreshing their tip, you can do it in a downtime action.
Okay. So it has to be downtime. Got it.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do, or are you ready to push that there altar?
I was, Arthur, you've noticed the other engineering things in the room. Would you help take a look at this lift? Maybe, you can fly up behind the statue and see if anything's up there. I feel like
Sure.
there's more to this part than we found.
Sure thing.
All right. Give me engineering and perception, Arter.
Okay. Guess it won't matter unless I'll fly up. He's at 35. He said engineering and perception.
Nothing behind the dragon up high or around its wings or back seem to really stand out to you. It's smooth stone. Nothing seems to be like a triggering mechanism or out of place. It's just a statue.
There doesn't seem anything back here except for stone and more stone.
Try touching the claw.
Okay, I was gonna touch its ear, but okay. It'll land upon the claw, its right claw.
All right. It is a somewhat slippery surface to land upon, but you land on it without any issue.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, he'll fly over, land on the other one.
Nothing.
The mouth open.
Mouth is open, yeah.
I suggest maybe one of the smaller birds go inside the mouth. I don't know if I can fit. Well, maybe I can. I will roll another perception to see I can land on top of the wing.
So you're searching the wing?
Yeah.
Yep, the wing
Arrow
seems to be
will
just
take
a
a look.
simple wing.
Errol will take a look in the mouth.
Alright, give me perception for Errol. Do they have dark vision?
They do not.
Okay. Errol sees what appears to be a smooth stone draconic mouth. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
Is there a throat?
There's a bit of a throat, yeah.
Do they go down this way?
That's the question.
Question.
How big
Yeah.
is the hole in the throat?
Well, it is a gargantuan-sized dragon to scale, so it can definitely fit a medium creature.
Ah, excellent.
Devil.
All right, the annoying bird goes down.
Well, hold on, Devil. Arrow's like wicked smart, right?
Yes.
Nazi would offer the the rat to him.
All
Hold
right.
it up. But
Flies
he
over. Grabs that.
All right.
right.
As the annoying bird flies in, they can give me a perception check. You
Oh,
can also give me a
absolutely.
fly check.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm
Perception.
going to laugh if this is how we lost a familiar animal.
Is the mouth closed?
Can't see shit. I can fly good though.
All right.
Oh.
You're flying into walls, but you don't lose your balance at all. It's just like, oh, that's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. Just
Yeah,
bumping your
just
beak
feeling its way along,
constantly.
like somehow expertly.
Yeah.
We hear the pin noises as goes down the throat.
All right. Suddenly you can see around you. There does appear to be a fully intact stomach. There's no like organs or anything of that in here. It's just an empty pocket. And with the light giving visibility, you can now see that there does appear to be a gem within the core of the stomach.
Oh God, yeah. All right. I'm sorry. The bird's gonna grab it. I can't stop the bird. I have no idea what the bird's doing. I've been staring at the dragon angrily, so
Mm-hmm.
that is what the bird would do.
Yep.
This is either going to be fine or be fucking terrible.
Or
Just
become a
like,
dragon bird.
Do I hear the bird inside
No.
the stomach? I do not.
I mean,
Okay.
you can roll perception potentially here, but not with your passive.
How thick is that stone?
It's thick. It's dummy thick, one might say.
Eat it.
Don't call the dragon statue anything.
Wow! Wow!
I hear it.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Wow.
Steadily, with your ear to the belly, you hear very quietly. Got them all.
I'm gonna fly away, and it'll say, "You,
You
it'll
could
go
have
to
got-
Ilfrin. Your bird is being eaten."
Yes.
While inside the throat, Errol will turn around and make the sound of a roar.
Oh God. We did just hear the tassel worms.
Yeah, so for those those outside, you would suddenly hear what appears to be a somewhat garbled roar coming from within the dragon.
Now she just stands there, sword rested at point on the ground. We've literally heard both birds mimic people constantly for the past week.
Ilfrin ain't falling for that shit. So yeah, as long as the bird grabs the gem without repercussion, it
It's
will
grabbed.
fly out.
All
All
right.
right, cool.
Provide light for flying.
All right. It immediately gives the gem to Errol, by the way.
Errol will clutch it in its other claw
Hell yeah.
for nest building.
Yes.
All right.
Little did you know, the annoying bird has already begun building a nest in Ilfrin's bow.
You would find a small ruby been gathered from the inside of the stomach of the dragon.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
But usually, if you find something valuable, there's a trigger.
Nothing triggered.
And
The
Or
trigger
we'll
was
just
my
look
bird
around
doing
and-
something stupid.
see if anything's happening, I guess.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
There's a nice ring and a ruby.
Yeah, seriously. Did we ever identify that ring?
Yeah, we do.
No,
He has the Sea Strider ring.
Oh yeah.
We haven't given it to anyone yet. Because it requires a teammate, so no one can even benefit from it.
Right, I
until
remember.
it's on
Okay.
list anyway.
Mhm.
So we're just waiting to figure out who gets that. Alright, well, I have one last idea before we move this altar completely. Did you add a ambience on purpose, Sage? Or is that just random time? Okay, that was random timing. A really weird noise came
Oh,
over.
yeah, that was
And I
right there.
thought, okay, I was
Right.
making sure. Sage, question. The two rituals, the one of gifting and the one of sacrifice, right?
Mhm.
What level of sacrifice does it like
Human
allude to?
sacrifice. Sentient sacrifice.
A sentient
Yeah.
sacrifice.
I mean, it's a temple of Tiamat. They're not going to sacrifice, food or something.
Ilfrin does not volunteer.
Does a tassel worm count as sentient?
It's already dead.
Oh,
We did cut their heads off.
well, I mean, I didn't. Look, sometimes a sacrifice, you just need the body. You don't have to.
It is a
kill
living
anything in
sacrifice,
there.
for you are in a
All
very
right.
evil temple.
Ilfrin offers the bird. The bird flies away.
As long as that, I look at the bird. Is that sentient?
It certainly feels like
Yeah.
it sometimes.
There's a brief moment as I look at my 3 points of evil that I remember we have an NPC with us, but he's not that kind of evil. So
I'd have to
Shout,
slap your
"Not it!"
face. I'd have to slap your dumb face for offering that, though, if you said that in character. But anyways. Anyways. Oh, shit.
all right,
Get out of
then
here.
time to move the altar.
Alright, with the sound of stone grinding upon stone, the altar moves, and as it does, so does the central podium,
Bueno.
revealing a stairwell leading down.
We're going down.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh my god, what is that from?
It's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's for a lot of things, but yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's other CRPGs from that time, but yeah, Baldur's Gate. It's the big
Okay,
one.
alright, whatever.
Right.
All
You guys'
right.
pattern of how you're going down does not really matter at this time.
Jack, get in the middle.
We're gonna be talking
Sit in
something.
the middle.
It's too late.
Yeah.
I've already called you
Whoever,
tokens.
whoever has dark vision, go first.
All right.
I-
So, set yourself going this way. You guys can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then everyone else will be behind
It's loading.
this way. So it's a single
So
file
this
stair
is the
going
bottom,
down.
and it goes like this.
Yep. And then this would be
Okay.
top
Sorry.
up.
I would
It's loading. I can't
Which
see.
way?
So
Okay.
you guys go in like this.
So Nasi
Well-
would be here then, right?
I will be last.
Well, our door would be in front of me, but she's scouting.
Mhm.
So our door would be way in
So
front.
you'd be right there already.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
corners are not actually viable, so it'd be right there. Which
I'm
means,
perfectly fine being where I'm at.
well, again, corners not viable, so it'd be
Yeah, you're
be like that.
fucking
But
not fine.
look, Sage, it's a fucking look. We're doing what we can, my dude.
Oh my god.
Just not enough room.
It's true.
There we
this
go.
is supposed to feel
Okay, we did it.
claustrophobic.
We did it with your stupid maze.
All right.
Am I holding the lantern or is Nasi?
I have it on my belt.
You have it on your belt, okay.
Okay.
As you descend the stairs, you seem to travel for at least 5 minutes, just going down, 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 deep into the earth. And last, you enter into a larger chamber, your light source giving you enough light to see within this otherwise pitch black, stone-worked chamber. Columns rise to the ceiling about 40 feet overhead. You can see ancient stone patterned in a somewhat almost like royal tiled pattern, but it's smooth stone and seemingly empty. The hallway bears no symbols upon the walls, no murals. It's just stonework.
Okay. Do I sense any traps in this immediate entryway?
Is your
with my
17
perception?
with? Is that 17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No traps.
Say it's safe for now. And
Stop.
Here
Right there.
also, here's my perception as I follow behind.
I didn't move.
I mean, you were moving, so you
I
missed stuff over
was.
there.
I didn't
Bro,
let go.
It's
so.
not chess, bro.
Yeah, you didn't. It's not chess. You fly there and you're stopping. I will give with the natural 20 though for Nasi to potentially stop you. So okay, Nasi, before you step into the trap, you notice there's a trap in the area. You can give me a dexterity or initiative check to see if you can stop Ardor from going in it before it's too late.
Where's the initiative button?
So it's a
Oop.
DC.
Holy shit,
All right.
that's pretty good.
Ardor, you see yourself flying forward. You know, simple stone walkway, no real issue. And then Nasi, seeing the trap, how would you react?
If I can react before him, well, one, Ardor, are you flying or walking at this point? Because you don't have the flying symbol.
He would be 5 feet in the air.
Well, at that point, I would grab him by the ankle and try to pull him back. The tug.
All right. Are you resisting being pulled back, Ardor?
No.
Okay. You are.
If he tugs on my leg, especially, there'd be no resistance. He's
All right.
weak.
You are pulled back just in time as Nasi, you see the tiles here, specifically the central diamond, begins to light up, and then these other 4 begin to light up, and a pillar of fire shoots into the sky, just slamming all the way from here to the ceiling. It's radiating a little bit even to your area that you're currently at, where you're feeling the heat, you're just not feeling any damage, but you think if anyone was going to be
As that
here, it
happens-
would have been slamming you guys with fire.
As that happens, Sage, I pull out the pack of cigarettes I bought, light it, take a drag, and then hand it to Cressel. And I use the fire of the trap to light the cigarette before taking a drag and
She'll take a
handing it to
drag.
Cressel. Right, well, we need to be a bit more careful, I think.
Like I said, a lot of unnecessary business down here.
Let's
Okay.
slow down a tiny bit, Dodger. Can you check to make sure that trap won't go off again?
My bad, I suppose. I thought my initial investigation would see those stones, but I guess I can only see so far.
No problem. No harm this time. Just a bit more careful.
It was your person that was at risk.
I suppose I'll roll another perception.
All right. This time you actually can find the mechanism within the central area here. I will draw the area of effect for you. It did automatically reset.
Alright. Good to go.
Okay.
Damn.
I'll say, be careful. It did reset. Step around.
Can you
You know
disable it?
that you simply flying in the area triggered it. It's not a step pressure plate. It is a
Oh,
sensory.
It's
sensor.
magic.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
you
trap
do have
finder.
trap finding as a feat, Carter.
I do.
You can attempt
I
to
do.
disable it then.
I will, going forward, start using Magic Sight to see if I can detect magical traps.
Hmm.
I'll also be using perception and magic sight as well.
Okay, how do I go about disabling?
That would be
You
a
manipulate-
manipulate device check.
Yep.
Magic traps, the one I
Oh.
can't do.
Well,
Well,
Oh
Do
no!
you-
that's fun.
do you have any inspiration on you? I would recommend using it if you do.
You're triggering the trap if you don't.
I wrote a journal entry just now, so maybe if Derp
And,
gives
no,
me one,
I saw
but
it.
I
You're
don't
good.
know.
You're good to go.
Yeah, let's use that.
Let me
Let's use that inspiration.
mark
Just
these
go.
as thumbs up so you guys know that they've been improved. There you go. You don't have to, but if you don't, you're triggering the trap, and you're going to be affected by it.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
the one fine with roast stuck. I don't think you are.
I was gonna make
I
that
was
joke.
just gonna say that.
Damn it.
It's
We're
So
all
no matter what, I
unreasonable.
have to. Might as well just do it because if not, that's a fail, right?
Do it. Just do it, man. There we go.
All right. You do not trigger the trap as you see the tumblers begin to fall just in a time you manage to catch the last one, preventing it from triggering. It does not disable it, but it does not trigger it.
Ilfrin will chime in from the back. Perhaps we should focus on avoidance rather than disabling. See if there are either less dangerous routes or completely less
That's what I
dangerous.
was. That's what I was suggesting. Just go around
Now,
for now.
for my notice, going forward into this corridor, move 30 feet at a time and end your movement to confirm your movement. I need to know your
Alright.
paths.
Well,
And consider Cressel just falling right behind Nossi.
I'm going to actually. I was. Let me double check. I have this. I thought I had this. Check.
And,
Double check. Hmm.
Perhaps surprising, Ilfrin's gonna walk up next to Ardor. The bird's gonna stay behind with Cressel.
Hmm.
I know. I'll go into a pack of looted stuff. Where's that pencil in head? Where's that pencil? Oh, God, here it is. Uh, these are still pretty bloody,
Yes.
right? They're nice and fresh. I'm going to take like an old empty, what used to be an ink vial, and then just try to gather some of the tassel of blood, and I'll kneel down and kind of make a mark on the floor of just blood as kind of a reminder. There's a trap here.
Very good, very good.
Ilfrin offers his charcoal.
I mean, I think the blood stands out more. There's black thread. The charcoal could blend in more into the
Ilfrin pockets his charcoal for now.
Let's use...
He's wondering himself why the hell you'd
This
go
one.
for blood first, but okay. Sure.
It's
Oh.
reflective in the light while wet.
Mind me,
Whoa.
I accidentally moved my map.
We're all
Nice.
dying.
Meant to move the blood, not the map.
Man, what a bloody mistake that was.
Yep.
Nerp.
Mm-hmm.
I
Should
will,
I add 10 fire resist to myself? And because of the fire resist spell I cast earlier?
Is that still ongoing?
Yeah,
why
it's
not?
sustain.
Oh,
it's
look, we have a
sustained one
potion
on
of
you.
fire resist.
Yeah, I have rolled 2 concentration check for the damage I took earlier, and I saved both.
Gotcha. And then yeah, you can pop that on.
Yeah. So it will be me, Nasi, and Cressel.
Well, no, remember you can only sustain one spell at a time.
Yeah, the other one has gone on. It lasted 40 minutes, and that's why I asked
Oh.
before, and it lasted up. But the one is sustained, one is not. The sustained one is you, me,
So-
and Cressel.
Gotcha. I'll pop that on for you guys.
We never added it, or I think only 3 of them had it, but everyone's supposed to have it.
Mhm.
At least.
I thought it dropped off already.
Same.
That's why.
No.
Yeah, same.
It's all good. All right. Well, for your magic sites, you guys can roll me those, and I'll have those rolls be viable until something triggers them, or until the next room.
Okay. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, magic. It's my magic skill.
Okay, well, that's Errol, apparently.
Fallen.
All right.
Alright.
Ilfrin, you would see that there is a fading but lingering aura of evocation magic within this area. Within
Yes.
a couple rounds, that's going to be completely gone. You identify that the traps themselves, while they do produce a magical effect, they only produce the magical effect when they're active.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I
So,
will-
magic sight. So basically, he would derive from that magic sight wouldn't be able to detect them until they had already gone off.
Correct. The actual sensing mechanism is behind the stone, and it's thick enough stone that it actually blocks magic sight. So
Ilfrin will share that information with the party. It seems that we will not be able to discern their location automatically through magical means. Their auras dissipate and become invisible until they are activated again.
Fascinating.
How bad do we think it is that these traps go off? Like, it's not going to bring the place down around us, right?
well, that one was a pillar of
Mhm.
fire, so could be bad, could be worse.
Well, we can technically try to trigger them on purpose from a safe distance, right?
I mean, we only really
My
know the
concern
one.
is that they don't necessarily have limited charges, depending. We have no idea.
Well, I'm more talking about, knowing where they are without accidentally walking into it. Well, regardless, I'll put a hand on Ardor's shoulder. I'll be right behind you. Let's move around the edges slowly.
Left or right? Who says what? I say left.
Let's go left.
Well, for your knowledge, Nasi would be more on his foot because he is still flying.
Ilfrin's actually volunteering to be behind Ardor to help search for traps.
Hmm. Could
You
be
should
assist if you
snap
can.
the good, Ardor.
Yeah.
Kodak is patiently waiting for Jack to go into the room so he can follow in as well.
Okay, well, I'll follow behind Ilfrin.
Weep
Yeah.
along the walls, but do not rub against them.
Active
Okay,
movement.
Gonna
Okay.
follow. Jack is gonna follow in Cressel's footsteps exactly.
Okay, so Nasi, behind Nasi is Cressel, and behind Cressel is you.
Yes.
Okay,
Behind him is Kotak.
And then Ardor can be party marker.
all right.
Yep.
So Ardor's exact movements are just a snake train of this.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead, Ardor. 30 feet at a time.
Or less, if you want.
Or less if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Do
He's,
you want me
he's
to roll
not going to do
perception?
30 feet. He's going to do 10 feet over here.
Give me a perception check. Since you're
I'll
searching
do
for
another
traps,
perception.
and you need one as well, friend. You don't have to
Of
hit a
course.
DC minus 10, but yeah.
Damn it.
All right. Area up ahead seems clear.
This is going so well.
Hell yeah.
You're free to continue moving.
You want me to do perceptions as well, or am I too far back?
You can do them. You just have a penalty on your bonus because of the distance.
Nice.
I mean, there you focus.
Cressel, I'm good.
Yeah, you're just seeing Cressel.
Man, you're checking out Cressel?
Right,
Jeez.
I mean, why not?
I mean, she's a wilderness person. She's probably fucking wrecked.
She is. You know, she is built like a Valkyrie.
I don't know if
Alright.
Ilfrin's
Checking her
into
out
humans.
from a medical perspective. She is a fine specimen.
I don't know if Ilfrin's into humans. That's actually interesting. Anyways.
Woo.
All right. Well, the way forward looks clear. You're free to continue moving, Ardor.
Okay.
These squares are not
yeah.
viable. There's a pillar there.
Yeah, I assume so. It won't be against the wall. He'll just be between shoulders, not touching anything, and he'll go right here.
All right. Nothing
Do another
triggers.
one.
Yeah, perception check is there until it's triggered or until the next room.
The
That
moment you
said,
have to
you
ask
can
what your-
search again after a certain amount of time.
That
Okay,
moment
okay.
you have to ask what your wingspan is.
Essentially, I'm not allowing you guys to just roll 20 times until you roll high. Your check is essentially
Okay.
you feel like you did well.
Okay.
It's until
Right.
something happens.
Pretty much.
All right. Then I'm going to continue. The center of that path seemed blocked, so he's going to continue along between the pillars and go up to here.
All right. Nothing triggers.
I'll assess the party. You'll say, at what point do we want to go back to the middle?
Never.
Never.
Well, if we follow the above's odd pattern, the left side was life, while the right side was death.
That
Okay.
is fair.
That is true. I'll continue on.
Revealing the way forward for you. There you go.
25 for me. 4 more feet till the next pillar.
Nothing triggers.
Okay.
Stop right
Same
there.
thing again. Oh,
As you step into that area, you feel a low hum as the magic users see a evocative aura form around you as a blast of fire surges forth. I need you, Ilfrin, Nasi, and just grabbing the I need
Cressel?
the Cressel and the bird, yeah.
Oh god, and the bird! And the bird!
Yep,
No!
and then Jack would be there. So you groups here are subject to this body save.
Yeah, I should have said, yeah, it's okay. Alright. Fuck yeah.
This is
Why
when I
is-
regret not giving the fire resistance to the literal
Oh.
tree we have.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
Is that right?
no.
That's right, yeah.
It's fine. 10 fire DR. You're fine, man. Hopefully.
Okay, so we do have that? Okay.
You don't have
No,
it.
you don't.
It's just
Oh,
those with
fuck
the
you.
The
fire
one
symbol.
person who's the one wooden person. No, you don't get fire resist.
I also gave it to our front line compared to the caster that's second in line. So
Oh, okay, I
You
see
know.
how it is.
All right.
You're racist, I understand.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I need a roll for Cressel. We also need one for the Burb.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I gotcha. The bird's gonna ace it though, it's all good. Never mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
As Jack just prepares to throw a bomb at them.
All right. The surge of fire slams forward to the ceiling above as the intense wall of fire radiates its heat southwards towards, well, up to Cressel. But you're feeling your face kind of blaze with the heat a little bit there, Jack. Those who fail the DC 16 body save suffer 36 points of fire damage. Those who save suffer 18 fire damage.
Jack is gonna just punch the fire that's on the bridge of his hat off.
18, and she has fire resistance, so
Yes.
she suffers 8.
I actually need to double check something. I think my health on my bird is wrong. I don't know why. Because on my sheet it says they have 56, but on this it has 28. I don't know why. It's confusing me.
Did you set their stats correctly?
I'll double check.
Did you give him their vitality?
Possibly not. Oh, fucking.
Also,
Oh my God.
fire.
It bypasses DR or no?
It's fire damage, so yeah. DR
You
is
have
only
10
physical.
resistance.
Is
You
that
have-
is that humming in the background purposefully getting louder, or
It's there.
I think
Okay.
it's just pulsating a bit.
okay?
Maybe it goes
It-
quiet or something. But, at that point, we should. Oh, you have 10 resist, by the way.
No, they
Zero for
don't.
10.
they don't.
The only one who has
I don't
resist is the
know.
fire symbol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought everyone had that.
No,
Everyone had it before, but then we lost it because we spent so much time waiting and time passed. That's why.
Only able to concentrate on one of them. All right. The firewall is still there. You want to run through it? Or you want to fall back?
I will try to push people back. Back it up. Back it up. Back it
So-
up.
Do you push forward? Or you... Okay, everyone's falling back then.
I'm just trying to see if my bird's unconscious or not. That's
Gotcha.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is the base calculation for that?
For what?
For Animal Companion HP? Because I just feel like it's wrong. But
Yeah.
they have a base 2, right? Base 2 multiplier.
I don't. They might not. I don't. Animal
Oh.
companions are completely different.
Okay. Why would I have it so far off? Why is it different on the sheet? Like I don't fucking.
I mean, if the sheet's accurate, you probably just didn't update them.
Okay, maybe I didn't update them. Yeah, so they should have more. So here.
Companion hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Companion hit points. And their base hit point multiplier is determined by their type. Animal companions have 2 multipliers at
Yeah.
base.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably just didn't update the token.
And then get your highest rank bonus in Vitality for free.
Okay, so bam.
All right. The wall of fire burns for a solid minute before dissipating.
All right. Well, I still think the bird's unconscious. Then that's unfortunate.
Well, their HP is Oh, it's 32.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they'd be unconscious in that case because they suffered rolled pretty high on my damage. One up,
Wait,
36.
why?
They suffered 36.
Why did? Oh yeah, no. I put. Okay, it's okay. I see what it is. That shouldn't be. Hang on a second.
Oh, you have fire resistance still listed on them.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
There we go.
See.
Okay.
May I see
Well,
that
yeah.
vial? Nasi, may I see that vial of blood for
So
a second?
yeah, we retreat. Yeah.
You grab your birds or do it.
Yes, I grabbed my bird.
Yeah, they're not actually dead. They're just in the defeated condition right now.
They're just having a nap. It's fine.
Yeah, they're just tweeting sadly.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for holding up the game there.
It's all good.
apologize.
I'll give Jack the round blood. Alright, well, this is. I wasn't wanting to use this, but I feel like we're going to need to. If you guys can figure out where that trap is so we can avoid it.
Jack would kind of look at the vial of blood and then say, "Pass this to Otter and have him fling it at the place we just were." Just a bit of blood,
Alright,
not the whole thing.
well, before that, because we have to wait there for a minute anyway.
Mm-hmm. Drop one of those healing vials.
I'm thinking of just using my stitch now.
Hmm.
Just so we don't have to consume a limited resource.
Well.
But they also don't want to sit here for just standing here in the hallway. This would sound like a great idea.
I think we should use one of those mists.
Alright, that's a waste. I think we're better off. I am going to use Stitch on the bird and the Ardor for now to heal them up. Everyone else can wait until we get past this hallway.
Okay.
We do have the potions.
Yeah, but again, expendable resource. Rather
Yeah.
save that for a fight.
We want to make sure to save it for the final boss.
Well,
You're damn right.
annoying bird and
Oh,
Ardor,
no.
you can heal to full, as you have been blessed by a stitch hex.
Hmm.
However, I cannot do that to those two. Again,
It's true.
there goes
Never.
that resource I need to. For now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give them the hex symbol, so we know that they cannot be hexed with your stitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ilfrin will helpfully mark to the point where the flame reached, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that far back.
It was
It was.
right here.
It hit Cressel. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're
Yeah, you guys-
here.
you guys
Sorry,
moved
I
south.
didn't realize. Sorry, while I was figuring stuff out, we moved.
Yep.
My bad.
It's very similar for a reason.
Yeah, indeed. So it covers the whole hallway. We would have gotten hit by that regardless. Okay,
Mhm.
I feel less
During
bad about that.
During the minute that we have to wait, Jack is actually going to take the vial and ask Kotak to head back to the front and fling some droplets of blood onto the trap. We know where it is.
All right. Well,
Uh,
do you do that, Kotek?
okay. I mean, he doesn't really answer when, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna stand here. He's not gonna go that close. So he opens the valve and flings some of the blood.
Onto this.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pillars of flame shoot back forward to the ceiling again.
As that happens, Jack looks to Nasi. We have a way to determine going forward.
See, that's what they considered before. I was thinking of just rolling like a bone from the castle room down the hallway, but my issue is, what if there's a trap that collapses the room or something? We'll just trigger it.
At this point, it seems that flames are the enjoyed trap of the moment. But you do have a point.
Alright, you know what?
I am going to retreat from this position. Fuck that shit. Take
Those
my
who have
bird
been
with me.
blessed by the fire, please come forward.
Oh,
that
oh,
moment
he's
when we
backlunder's
have a-
fine. He's only half HP.
the moment when we trigger a trap that explodes behind us.
You don't even have
I'm
a
gonna be
weapon
pissed.
right now.
Well, I would go bite Nazi. So if you wanna switch position,
I mean, I'll go at flat. It's fine.
yeah.
Right. Would you like to attempt to
Um,
disarm that wall of fire trap?
Yeah, it seems like this one's hard to get around.
You can jump over it eventually. You don't know how long it is. You just know at least those squares are
Well-
triggers.
I do have a question, Sage.
Yeah.
From our people doing magic sight and stuff, are we able to determine if, yes, it resets, but is there a recharge period? Like a couple rounds?
Not with magic sight, no.
Better yet, an even better question in my opinion is, can we see how high the wall was?
The wall reached the ceiling.
Fuck.
It was also fire, so unfortunately, due to the fact that the fire was very opaque, you would not be able to tell if these squares were also impacted with your magic sight. So, you only know that these ones are triggers.
Alright, well, I have an idea. I was going to grab, like, we have plenty of, like, harvest from, like, detached wounds and stuff. Is it fine to say, have, like, a bone or something? A tooth? Some biomaterial?
I mean,
I
do
rip a
you want to grab a
tooth.
bone, a tooth?
I rip a tooth out of one of the heads we took.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm going to look up the majors. Get ready to spellcraft and study this. See if it needs to recharge. And I'm going to bowling ball roll the tooth forward. Trying to trigger the
Roll me a
trap.
dexterity check, and high or low. We're good.
Alright.
Alright.
Hmm,
Tooth
that's not
rolls
bad.
forward and lands just barely into the area of effect. And the flames do not shoot forward.
Great.
I would suggest that it is triggered by blood passing over the
I mean,
life
It's a
force.
it's a fresh tube slipped out of it. There would be blood on it.
Its blood is
You
acid,
also rolled
however.
it, 25 feet. And it's a small bit of blood.
I mean, less than the droplets.
Oh, that was a droplet they flung? I thought they flung the
Yeah.
vial.
No.
Oh, it wouldn't have
Dracula-
triggered. It wouldn't have triggered.
Oh,
It has to be more than just a droplet of blood.
Yeah, but what John said, you just licked a
Yeah,
few
that's my
drops.
That's my bad.
Right.
It has
Probably
to be it,
tiny rather
Yeah.
than diminutive.
pretty much.
Well, the next step would have been to toss more blood, actually, but yeah.
Well, then you eventually learn that you need a bit more blood.
Yeah.
Well, then, I would have known from the tooth, and we can throw something appropriately big enough. We have plenty of body to do so.
Ilbrin does
mean-
not volunteer the bird. However, we can get one of the kobold arms from upstairs that he quartered.
They don't have blood, they're undead.
They're zombies, so they
Maybe.
technically do have blood.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they just don't take bleed damage. It's also
Well,
more of like a
regardless-
sludge than a blood, but potato potato.
Regardless,
Yes.
there's an entire corpse of a tassel worm. Here, a chunk of meat. A tassel worm steak. Yeet
Sure.
that shit forward. Done.
Oh my god.
So,
There's been a
uh,
long
it-
time on this.
I want to bring some up here. You guys loot its head and its hide. If you're looting its body, that's like hundreds of pounds of you guys are dragging this downstairs. The Tasselman's
I
body is 550 pounds.
How fucking big is it?
It's a medium-sized
They're
creature.
medium-sized creatures,
Oh,
dog.
It's a medium-sized dragon. It's full of muscle.
I mean, it's fine. Never mind that. We'll fucking.
I was
I
like,
mean,
what
the
the fuck?
tooth is fine because you literally have the head on you, but the fucking body is a different story.
They're probably
guys can go
light for a
upstairs and
medium
grab it if you
creature, but
want.
that's still like 160, I imagine, right? Within the range.
Well, they're 550 pounds.
Look,
I
Oh my
would say
God.
the kobold path.
Hey,
We
you know what
still
I
have
mean?
blood.
Just get vials of blood. That's
we
it.
still have blood. It's fine. We throw viral blood forward.
It works.
Just-
You know, the vile
Yeah.
blood crashes and the firewall goes off. You guys can give me spell
Yeah,
crafts.
I'm just trying to trigger up a spellcraft.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated. We have the
Alright, alright,
means.
alright.
Well, but if you
Guess-
chose something simple like the tooth, it might not have triggered, which it didn't trigger, making you think it was reset. So I wanted to,
Alright.
make sure.
That's fair.
Alright, well, here you go. Here you go.
All right, with a 21, it's automatic reset.
I
Okay.
get it.
There's no getting around this one. Unless we wish to brave its flames or disable it. Looks at Ardor.
Unfortunately,
It's up to you, Andrew. Do you think you can disable it?
I don't know if I could take another one of those blasts, to be honest.
You're full HP. Nasi,
Well,
you can do it.
even
great.
yeah, I know,
Great.
but even if you roll high again, he's gonna be burnt
true.
duck.
That is true.
Also,
Uh,
you should
Flames does not seem to be an option, to be honest.
heal your armor. I don't know why you damaged your armor. That's weird.
Armor?
It
Yeah,
is
his armor
armor
is damaged.
damaged. It has a broken condition.
Oh, that is
Right.
weird.
I don't know how to fix it. Every time I click heal armor, it says broken armor.
I got you.
Also,
Okay.
Nerp, can you remove our permissions of order? Because I can see
Yeah.
his, like HP and stuff.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Indeed.
I just realized it too.
Yeah, because I was looking at Crystal. I was like, oh, she's NVC, and I look at her. I'm like, maybe.
Yeah,
I should do
Crystal
that."
without permission, but I think that's kind of convenient, actually, more
It's a
than anything
convenience,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Your armor's fixed. There you go.
Okay.
Anyways,
I think it would be best to try to disarm it. Or otherwise, I can spend 10 minutes to make sure we all have better fire resistant if we're going to break through it.
so there
Huh.
is no. So we know for sure there's no visible component that can be like worn down or what have you to help with this, right?
The trap's mechanism only appears when it's triggered. So essentially, you have to use the disable or the manipulate device to be able to disarm it, or maybe something else that you might have in your repertoire. But that'd be up to you to ingenue.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'll look to Crystal.
Ingenuity.
I don't suppose you're familiar with the abjuration magics, are you? I know you used conjuration when we fought.
No.
Hmm. Wait. Kotak.
Hmm?
You use abjuration.
To an extent,
don't-
yes.
I don't suppose you took the magics that allow you to counteract magic. I.e., has anyone taken dispel as a keyword or the counterspell skill?
I mean, Press it, 6 red.
Alright, well, Ardor, you're up, man. You're the only one who can find this.
Alright, I don't have much faith in myself. I'm quite rusty, but if I become a roasted duck, so be it.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Here we go. I knew it was coming.
That
And
line
if
was
the worst-
cheesier than a piece of buttered bread.
all right.
Don't worry. If the worst comes to happen, I do have an iron pot in my equipment.
Enough. Let him concentrate.
You fly forward, kneeling upon the ground, as you do have to be prone to actually reach the mechanism.
Yeah.
And 5 feet forward ahead. But, I mean, you're still in the area of effect if you weren't. So, as you begin to look at the device, you can give me a manipulate device check.
Is there any way I can do? Well, I guess this is magic. This is a magic trap, right?
People would have to have
So-
trap find to be able to assist you on this. Which no one else has it, sadly.
Is there any way I
Yeah.
could get a magic site to see where I could possibly I guess what we're trying to ask is there a specific spot that would be more attuned to me disabling it, or does it not matter with this?
No, so you're in the front, you can give me a magic sight check.
I don't have it.
I know. You're in the front. Or are you just not even going to bother?
Okay, I'll give it.
You don't have to. I can go for Kotak otherwise.
I mean, I have a D20. That's all I got. I have
Okay.
contact.
I do have a question.
Yes.
If I ready to cast a build spell to build a wall between our door and the trap, could I ready to prepare that to summon it between him and it to prevent him from taking damage?
You could certainly do so. It might not fully prevent him from taking damage, but it would certainly help.
Then I'll ready to do that. I will have
Okay.
to be closer actually, so
Mhm.
let's see, what is this? It is close range, that's gonna be 30. I need to be okay. So Kodak, can we swap places?
I'm gonna have to look out. Have him look so he can take my position out here. Unless
Alright.
triggers
I
a
wouldn't
trap.
have walked there.
Does not
I
trigger
wouldn't have
trap.
walked
Yeah.
there, but
Does not trigger.
I was hoping for it
Does
a
not
little bit,
trigger.
but you know.
okay. Well, this is where Ilfrin will stand. He's
Alright.
not telling Ardor he's doing this, but he is doing it.
Right,
Do you
and
want me to
Kotak
go
can give
more
me a
forward?
magic sight.
Do I have to go more forward, or can I stand behind?
You can go
Here.
as far back as you want. The closer you are, the lower the DC.
In a pussy.
Oh my
Very good.
god. No.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Rip. Okay. I was going to give you assistance if they succeeded, but they sadly did not succeed with an 8.
Yeah.
Alright. Unfortunately, the flow of magic that is fading away, there's no real sign of where might be the best position to disable it. You have to use your own intuition on this.
Okay, who will...
Can't help you, bro.
I mean, you got rid of an 8 and a 6 on the dice pool, so yeah, that's not bad.
Can I walk back now?
You're assisting them, so you're essentially up front.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I mean, at least you have magic resistance or fire resistance, so you're not as toasty.
Yeah. And my body save is fine.
I just look back at Kotak and be like, why didn't you get me?
Medic side isn't my deal.
No, I meant the
don't-
fire resistance, but okay.
I mean, I did. It wore off because we spent too much time waiting. I mean, unless everyone want to waste 10 more minutes, but that's up to the party, not me.
Oh, that disabled device.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Manipulate device.
Oh, kinda high.
Do you happen to have luck?
I do.
Would you like to spend your luck on this?
Yes, I would like to spend 1 luck.
Excellent.
Or however many luck I need.
You only spend 1 luck per roll, but you can certainly spend your luck to add your luck modifier to your total. So,
Okay.
you can hit that there luck macro on your token. Spend luck, a yellow button. Alright. Seeing yourself once more, the tumbler about to fall, you realize just a little bit of a twist is all you really need. And with a lucky slip of the thumb, you managed to click it in just in time. That would have failed, but since you got a +3 luck modifier, that's a success. The trap is disarmed.
Nice.
I like
Well
you
done.
slip of the thumb. That's how I met my first girlfriend.
Lexo, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna mark it as a blue since it's been disabled.
Can you take an inspiration away from Nasi?
No, but I can put him in the shame corner.
No, it's my place.
Kotak will turn around and do a thumbs up.
I mean, you're not in the
Hey.
shame corner anymore, old friend.
Kotak will witness the biggest deep breath of relief ever.
Yeah, Kotak probably saw what happened compared to everyone else in the back.
Alright.
But he doesn't say anything.
You can give me another perception check as you have hit another section where you can give another one for looking for traps. Or you can just move forward if you prefer.
Okay, I certainly will. Does anybody give assistance?
Wilfred's fine. He's fine back here.
Alright.
Do you want to switch bot?
So, Kotak, Nasi, Carter's seeking assistance on their perception check. Give me a perception to assist him, if you're going to persist.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
Ah.
So, you feel
At
assisted,
this
Arter.
point- Well, at this point, I would just be rolling separately. On perception, it's more.
Um,
Okay.
I will
Hmm.
say that Ilfrin will be
Gotcha.
5 more feet behind Nasi than is demonstrated here. But yeah,
Okay, so it'd be more like wrong.
it'd be segmented a little bit. Yeah.
Be more like this. Okay,
Yes.
and then Cressel would be up here.
Oh God, Cressel's going up. All right, fair. I respect it.
Why is the healer unprotected in the back?
Because there's no enemies there. Shut up.
All right. In that case, you only have 1 assist, so you have a 16 showing right now, Arter, and Nasi, you have a 19. You're free to move. No traps visible.
Okay, I guess he will move forward to this pillar.
Nothing triggers. You see before you a large archway with a metallic gate currently shut. A portcullis, which I will reveal the other side of it.
By the way,
Oh.
of note, I wouldn't be standing directly on where the disabled trap is. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd be waiting for them to move forward so I could then step over.
What is the highest dark vision range the party has?
60, I believe.
Stay
I
here.
believe it is me with 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who will ask how far forward do you think we should move?
Move up to
That's-
the portcullis.
That's 2
If you were-
times.
If you were to ask me, I would suspect the next pitfall, perhaps not literal, would be right at that doorway.
Yes. And you will take those words to heart and just 10 feet at a time
Nothing triggers.
work his way to the doorway.
Nothing triggers.
That's fine.
See a
Everything's
simple
fine.
stone hallway currently blocked by the closed portcullis and another portcullis on the other side with what appears to be a marbled stone floor, pillars rising 80 feet overhead, and some strange marble mosaic further ahead, which you wouldn't be able to see. Kotak could with their dark vision.
Okay.
Look,
Does it
If I've ever seen a trap, a hallway, a portcullis formed by a tiny hallway, and another portcullis, I mean, that just screams trap to me.
I mean, nothing's triggered yet.
So
The
we're
boss
stuck
reporter, come on.
up ahead.
Oh, what?
shall we go through the hallway?
Wait. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look for like holes that like water can come out of or stuff.
All right, you can give me a perception check. Now,
Nah,
just
it
smooth stone
Looks
wall.
pretty clear to me.
Yeah, it's very clear.
I mean, very strange, but
If we walk through, I think we should walk in a 2x3 pattern.
Ilfrin will step forward here, seeing people having stepped there already, and he'll take a glance down the hallway too before stepping
Well,
back.
that's just weird. My fucking DM view just DC'd entirely. Like the entire map tool just said bye. I'm gone. I'm just reconnecting myself.
Well, I hope you saw that.
I did not.
There was a
Okay.
24 and 26.
It's on the stream.
Yeah, it's on the
stream.
stream.
Fine.
26. What are you looking for, Ilfrin?
I was looking to see if there's any traps in this hallway.
All right. Let's see here. Going to the map. Scrolling back up for DM view. All right, Ilfrin. While your companions are looking around, seeming like it looks clear. Portcullis is closed, but the way it looks clear, no issues. You do not so much look at the way forward, so much as the things beside you. You notice that there is ever so faintly a glyph carved into the wall here and here. It's not lit up with magic because it's not triggered yet. But you can see that there's a draconic glyph on the other side of you, indicating that there is indeed a trap. And you think that, from your perception check, it is tied to the opening of the portcullis. The glyph can be disabled through spellcraft or manipulate device. Additionally, you notice that the portcullis itself is locked. You can see that there appears to be some form of mechanism that can hold the chains in place within either side, here and here, of the archway.
Alright, so I believe there's a trap that could affect this area.
Yes.
Okay, halt. Before interacting with that gate, there are these runes on either side of us. We've stepped right into a trap.
I figured as much. Too small of a corridor to not be a trap.
Question. Is there any way from my initial discernations that we could disable this somewhat safely, as in from an adjacent square to the trap, or no?
Sadly, whoever's disabling it will be in the line of fire.
Hmm.
You, with a 26 natural 20, I will give you its area effect.
Yeah, I mean... Thank you? Oh!
Hey, and yeah,
When you said I'll give you as an area effect, I was thinking, oh yeah, you'll tell us that it is an area effect, not that, oh god,
No,
okay.
you have a natural 20. I'm giving you that.
You,
well, thank you.
got this, Odor. I believe in you.
The square 5 feet south of you, Kotak, is viable. It's just the 4 squares where the base is not viable for the pillars.
Alright,
So I can stand here.
Yeah, the pillars
Okay.
are angled, so they look a little funky.
okay. Well, I do have a question then. So there's 2 runes here, so that
Yes.
would require 2 checks?
It would require 2 checks.
Is it potentially, less dangerous to try to disable them both at once?
Essentially. You can also use spellcraft to disable them instead of manipulate
Okay.
device.
How do I go in and edit my stuff? Because my manipulative device should be +4, not +2.
If you click your token,
Didn't add-
campaign, and then do character update, you can change your skills proficiencies up there.
I would like to point out that it is potentially less dangerous to disable 2 at the same time, but if you fail both of them at the same time, it is potentially more.
Yeah, you don't actually know what the trap does, you just know that it's
Wait, hold on.
a trigger.
Important question.
Mhm.
Bruce, are you trained in manipulate device?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you know. There's your trap. It's there. Up to 2 people can disable it. Hello? Yeah, my Discord totally just froze. I'm gonna restart it. Discord. Reloading Discord. That's really freaking weird.
Like below
Hello.
instances.
No, no.
Below.
Where you
Okay.
have your... No, he's looking at the formula. Nah.
Yeah, no, he has a -2 from check penalty, so he's only got
Okay.
a plus.
So
4.
he is at +4. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's accurate. We know that's accurate. Okay. Man.
Take your armor off.
You know,
You could.
So
I don't
Mossy.
want to do this. I don't want to be the one in this, considering I'm already damaged. But Ilfrin's thinking about
can't
offering to do it. Ah, God.
Kotak is
I mean,
just
if you
trying
ask
to-
me, actually, I can stitch you.
Just trying to get the modifier right. Hang on.
Hmm.
Nazi,
Yeah.
would it be
Campaign.
wise for me to start casting resistance to fire to everyone? It seems like
Yes.
it would.
Honestly, Kotek, can you make a higher quantity resistance just for the 2 of them? I.e., less throw points. And then just do a single target resist, but means you can cast 2 spells with 1 action. You can hit them both with a thicker resist.
Looking accurate to you, Arter?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I fixed it for you.
I could give them. I can cast 2 that target both of them.
Oh,
So that
well,
field where I
really
rolled a
important.
16 on, and it wasn't an official roll.
A really
Yep.
important thing for spellcasters. There's an update to the spellcasting. For a first level spell, you have an additional spell point now.
It's true.
So you have 4 spell points.
How long does it take to take off armor?
Minutes.
Just minutes.
Yeah,
Alright.
minutes to put it back on. It's quite a while.
He would do so.
All right.
He feels like someone suggested that he take off his armor to remove the penalty.
Well, in
For a
that
few
case,
minutes.
you have a +6 instead of a +4.
That would give Kotak time to cast a spell too.
I
guess
will
so.
assist you.
Okay. Are you trained?
This particular threat can be disabled with magical means, of which I possess.
Hmm.
It's
All right. On the count of 3, then, my tree friend.
Well, hold on, Ranger.
Or
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're getting reses on us here, depending on what he
okay.
can do.
So if I upcast, or what? Can you say what you said again, Nazi?
Well, there was an update to the spell rules where the number of spell points you get is equal to spell level +3 now. So first level
Oh,
spells have 4 spell points by default now. You must have missed that in the update.
yeah.
But so for resistance, what you can do on them now is what's your EMM? 4?
Yeah.
Your EMM's 4? For a single target spell, you can give them 20 resistance to fire. Or no, 15.
15.
20 if you upcast.
I don't want to upcast because I do have it so it's a lot harder for me to upcast spells.
Okay.
Actually, it's
Well, you can
Okay,
give me
well,
that
regardless.
basic casting check to see if you can get your spell off. Or you can just spend like an hour and not have to roll.
Let's not do that.
no. I will roll.
Okay.
So
DC level 1 spell.
which one do you press again? Is it just? Sorry, I don't remember.
Yeah, for you,
Magic skill.
you do not have a spell macro for this, so you just want to hit magic skill and roll an observation.
It would.
Yeah, whatever school it falls under you.
Yeah. If you're casting an
Abjuration.
observation spell, you'd roll
Abjuration.
abjuration skill,
Yeah.
which is under magic.
Yeah. Indeed.
All right.
Hot damn,
Easily
alright.
done. The spell goes off as Ilfrin and Ardor, I assume, are the chosen for this spell.
Yeah.
And it is
yes,
15.
Yes, 15.
All right. Very
For
good.
40 minutes.
Not bad.
Damn.
Oh,
There you guys
I'll
go.
let you add it, Jesse. Yeah, we added it at the same time, so you removed what I added.
Oh.
All right. Well, you two can now attempt to disarm, unless there's anything else you guys want to do. Fair.
I'm ready to go. Okay.
Nope.
You said count of 3, right?
Count of 3.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to count? Okay.
Yes.
Well, just 3, 2, 1, go. You will spin luck.
All right. Anything to adjust your
I will
girlfriend?
use inspiration on that.
Excellent. Just keeping that there for now. I don't need it anymore.
I
As
have 0 inspiration.
the two you to combine
Actually,
are able to
I didn't
scrape
need to.
away the symbol. What?
Because of my, I didn't need to spin luck because of my +2. So can I?
Oh yeah, you can get your luck back because you're +2. Add on top of it.
Yep.
So you're not wearing your armor. All right. With that, the two of you are able to scrape away or otherwise magically alter, spraying fronds of plant matter to break up the sigils, disarming this trap. You would identify with your spellcraft, Ilfrin, that the trap was actually not one that dealt fire damage, but dealt upon those in the area a curse. A curse of fire vulnerability.
Ugh.
What a
Jesus
troll.
Christ.
And you guys
What
would have
a
been
troll.
vulnerable to fire for 50% extra fire damage for the next day.
So the question is, does Ilfrin reveal this?
Or sorry,
Well,
it's
Ilfrin
curse.
Ilfrin does
which
not
means
reveal
it was
this.
permanent.
Ilfrin does not reveal
Oh.
this, actually.
I forgot I gave the curse keyword, so
He
Kiri,
does not.
what are you doing, Kiri? Huh?
all right. But the trap has been disarmed, and now you just need to open the lock. Fortunately,
Okay.
there's no threats, so you can just take your time and disarm it.
All
Here's-
right.
here-
Well,
here-
go ahead, Ty.
I just have to choose now because I can cast more spells and I can still sustain the previously first spell I
Mhm.
cast. So, thing is, do I want one of these two to have fire resistant for longer, or us three?
That's a
Well,
good question.
keep sustaining the one on the three of us. I mean, they're going to have that for an hour.
40 minutes.
Well, yeah, just under an hour. Well, I would actually, that's over to you. Can you cast, don't you have an attack buff you can put on us?
I can, if you want to spend another 10 minutes.
I think we should. When our door opens up to, put to this, I have a feeling if we're going to fight something, it's going to be in the next room.
Yes,
Intuition,
if there was anything that screened boss room, it would be the thing up ahead.
indeed.
Kodak
A
will
little meta.
look to the
A little
party
meta,
and
but-
see what everyone else thinks.
I mean, look, it's a hallway with this many traps.
I'm just saying literally bothering.
Oh, boss room, I mean, that's fair.
It is
However,
rather ominous.
while he's doing that, who here is still damaged?
Cressel,
Ilfrin.
Elfrin,
He seems to be taking it in stride, though.
I mean,
yourself.
I'm damaged, but more in an emotional way.
So Cressel, Ilfrin, and yourself. I'll see.
Okay, I'll heal us to full stitch. That means Jack and the birds, well, and one bird are the only one who have not been stitched.
Hex
And
applied.
Kotak.
Hex has been
So
applied to
that's-
those who have been healed from Stitch. So you three can heal yourself to full. And by you three, I mean me as well, because
Did Cressel get stitched? Because
Just
she's
now.
still.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Alright.
so a level 1 spell has 4 spell points now.
Yes, sir.
And if I wanted the personal, it's 5.
Yes.
Just all my spells are still like on the old, so I have to like rethink some stuff. Sorry.
it's all good.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
no, it's fine.
I didn't actually know this was a thing. I probably missed.
Yeah, I mean the update came out yesterday, the day before. I don't remember which. So
It was
I don't.
yesterday.
Yeah, I don't judge you guys for not having him updated. So
Yeah, fucking. There's only one spell I'm gonna actually update mid combat here, and it's gonna be giving Jack some fucking armor.
I
I
like
did.
armor.
I judge all of you.
yeah, but you just like to judge people.
Yeah, why do you judge?
I mean-
I mean, they're
I-
literally
I
the
could've-
cleric of judgment.
Fuck him.
I could have updated today. I was ready to update, but it doesn't seem right since I'm using the resources.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It's
It's cool.
fair. No worries. All right. Well, after 10 minutes, whatever spell you're casting will need a check to go off unless you want to spend the hour to do so. And in those 10 minutes, Arthur can unlock the portcullis, no problem. And put
Nice.
your armor back on at the end, I assume.
Yep.
We'll do that.
Yep, of course.
Clarification: how long have we been down in the dungeon total?
Let's see here. Total.
Sorry, from opening the well.
Okay, so from this floor then.
Yeah.
Let's see here. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. It's been about an hour.
So 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You know what? Actually, I'll just do this now. While they're doing that, Ilfrin will upcast and extended casting until it's laughable, and cast durable bark plate onto Jack. You have +8 armor for 40 minutes.
Oh damn.
How do you have that at 8 armor?
I did magic armor twice.
Oh, your magic armor. That's the one that just lets you conjure.
Yes. When it summons on Jack, it actually takes the form of a plant that sprouts from his breast and then forms vines and leaves over him instead of the same plate that fits on Ilfrin.
I am the flower warrior. No? Okay.
Do you have a natural boost to your duration for your spells, Milfrin?
No, it is 1 minute per EMM, and I'm doing ongoing on it.
This is a
It's 2
natural
points per cost, so it'd be 4 to get it doubled.
No. Yeah, it's 4 points. Magic armor's 2 base.
Yeah, 2 base. And
Yeah,
then 2
so
again.
I
for
would
4.
I would upcast to get 5.
Oh, you're okay. I see.
Yeah.
Being some
I would
sneaky
upcast once to get
shenanigans. Yeah, you have time.
Yeah, I wasn't
You're
trying
fine.
to be. Yeah, I wasn't trying to pull one on you.
Yeah, you're good.
Although, let me double check something else actually as well. But hold on a second.
Lex.
One important thing. The important thing is this does count as one armor for abilities like monkey and stuff. I believe that would also fall under the armor from like effective armor bonus type thing.
It is armor.
Oh,
yeah.
do you have that? Do you have
Yeah.
that, Jack?
Sorry, effective armor bonus? No, I don't have any bonus to armor.
Well, no, that's
As
like the
you have a
issue.
cap to your
What's the-
armor based upon your martial rank as well as your
Yeah.
what was the other
Do you
thing
have
that
any-
ties to it?
That's it. It's 4 plus highest martial rank bonus this year.
So I have a 6 total.
So you would
Yeah,
only
you
need
would-
6 AC, not 8. Still helpful,
Oh,
but not
actually,
as
yeah,
helpful.
no, it would be 6 actually. So I think it would be for you would be an increase of 4, but still, yeah, I misspoke.
No,
That's
they
all.
would still be 6 for them. They don't have armor on, so they would just get the full
Oh well,
plus
there we
6.
go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're
I
on
have
the same
2
page
armor.
then. Cool.
Oh, that okay. Your arm. It's not a bonus to AC. It is now have an armor class bonus of 6 from this armor that you're now wearing.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
So if you're already wearing
Mm.
armor that gives us plus 6, it does nothing for you.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that for you too, Ilfin, where you can
Yeah.
only benefit from up to 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Milfrin's-
no, yeah, I was
Milfrin's
calculating
naked.
that for my armor previously. Yeah.
No,
Okay,
AC
that's
20. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking good. You had a question, Kotek.
Yeah, Inspire. So every time I read some of these, the costs, I just confuse myself. Inspire says 1 point. Each additional times taken costs the sum of the previous. So the first one cost 1. The second one costs also 1 because it's
So it'd be
instead
1,
of
2, 4,
Well, it'd be
7.
1, 1, 2,
You're-
3.
I'm giving them the
Alright.
total, Nasi.
Oh, okay.
So 1 point for 1, 2 points total for 2, 4 points for 3, and then so on and so forth.
Okay.
So if you want to give people a plus 2 bonus, it costs 2 spell points, and you have another 2 spell points to add other stuff to it. Or you can make it 4 spell points, and it would give a plus 3 bonus, but you would just have the base.
So you could do like 2 and then an ongoing in a radius and just blap it on our faces and give it to everyone except the birds.
You can't combine like enchantment and abjuration, right?
There's
I
a very
can cast
specific
that on the bird, can't I?
conditions, I believe, that can do that, but you're not that.
Oh my god, I can cast that on the bird. Fuck.
Uh,
And honestly, what I would do for attack, because you can do 2 spells at once, I would drop an attack and an AC bonus on us with the same action.
I mean, they're only going to be sustaining one of these spells, so.
Yeah, but
Wait,
it lasts for
40 minutes
40
Not
minutes.
bad.
because I have
Yeah,
2
yeah.
ongoing for free.
Yeah. My spells aren't sustained.
hmm
They're just
Yeah.
time.
Use a ceiling inmate age. Duration, what's that?
hmm
That's what I'm saying, going for it. We're sitting
If
for
I-
10 minutes anyway.
Yeah, the problem is I can only give +2 if I upcast it once. I
No. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
because Inspire 2 costs 2 points, but if I want a third one, it costs a total of 4.
Yes.
And then I wouldn't be able to get most target. But if I upcast, I could still do that. So, but it would be harder to cast, so I'd have to spend a lot
If you
more
want to
mana.
gamble.
I don't think it's needed.
Yeah, but the problem is if I use to Inspire 2 and a multi target, I don't spend one of the spell points.
Well, no, that's why I said, alright, Inspire 2, and additional ongoing, to then make it 4 hours. Just why not? And then, a blast, Because then you would do an AoE, and you could hit everyone with it.
A cube would be
It's-
more effective than blast, actually.
Or a
but
cube.
Yeah,
Well, either way, you can
you can hit everyone
everyone,
if you do what Nasi is suggesting.
except for the birds, because you don't have enough targets.
Okay,
And
I'll do cube then.
Yeah, a +2 AC and attack for 4 hours. Yeah, that's.
Yep, you'll have to hit your DC
you-
twice though for each casting.
No.
No?
Syrian mage can cast. And basically, how they work, they can cast multiple spells with the same action and the same check. Because they have to be in the same school.
Even if one's have a higher level.
They're both the same level.
I'm saying like for future notice, if they're casting like a 3rd level and a 1st level, they'd get them both off with the same check.
I mean, the DC would go off the higher
Okay,
DC.
so the
but-
lower one would fail if you fail the higher one too.
Yes.
Good to know. Good to know. Yes, you are free to cast that if you'd like to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the cube. I haven't figured out at all how the fucking cubes work. I just didn't use them as
Essentially,
a target.
each cube is a 5-foot square, but you can have the square centered in the middle, so it's a 10-foot area.
Oh, that's cheesing as fuck. Okay,
It's
nice.
very cheesy, yes. Cube is the early way to go to get multiple allies in one
Okay.
AoE buff.
I'll probably change all my spells to use cube now.
Yeah, because each
Okay,
cube is just one little 5x5x5.
I
Who
mean,
wants attack
there's-
buff? Or
And you can
everyone's
hit
gonna
everyone.
Yep.
Everyone.
And then you just need to
Attacking
give me
each
that there observation check.
get Magic shield, yeah.
So
This
what
is this is enchantment doc, actually, because it's inspire. It's not.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There
Yeah,
you go.
it's
All right.
exactly 14.
There you go.
So-
So, everyone besides the birds, add limber and steady 2 to your token.
Is it fixed or is it still bugged?
It's fixed.
Better be fixed.
I mean, I fixed it mid time it was
Mhm.
broken, so it should be fixed.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
AC.
We give that to Cressel too.
Oh yeah. I love having a Syrian mage in the party. They're so disgusting.
Limber
Cressel's
and,
armor's
Where
actually
is
relevant, so, yeah.
Limber?
limber and steady.
It's all in the character update.
Yeah, click on your token. Click the character update marker.
First tab is
It'll
where you
be
want
the
to
first
go.
page. It'll be the tab it opens up to.
Alright, my Discord is
Oh.
being super buggy.
You just put one.
It's
Ew.
limber and steady.
Yep, limber
Yeah.
and steady too.
And you put the number 2 in both of them, Bush.
Alright. And that lasts for 4
26.
hours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll put a little marker on the side for that, so we're gonna want to know that, because that's gonna be,
I'm also gonna sustain the +2 to hit.
so you're gonna
That's-
drop
it-
the sustain on the 3-point fire.
Oh. Mm,
You should sustain
no,
the
I
fire.
should still sustain it. I
Okay.
completely forgot about it.
Yeah, so
I'll be
the
honest,
3-point
sorry.
fire is still in effect for these yourself and Nasi and Cressel. Everything else otherwise is still ticking, which means this fire has got 40 minutes. So now it has 30
Yep.
minutes because you just spent 10.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I need to do a notepad and just write all this down. Oh, God.
Yep, you got a lot of
I'm
buffs,
sorry.
sir. You are a buff master.
I mean, we also
I'm
just
also
spent
buffing.
30 minutes just sitting here and just buffing.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yep.
I do find it hilarious that our unarmored healer now has the same armor that I have, unbuffed.
Hmm.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I approve.
Alright. So,
+6 is a hell of a drug.
would you like to
All right.
proceed forward?
Yes, I believe we would.
Yeah, feel free to move yourselves.
I still think we should do the 3x3
Mm.
protect up front.
Yes.
I think Cressel should be to the left there. Where? Well, are we still scouting? I guess.
I mean, technically.
All right. Get your ass in the middle, Jack.
Right,
Kind
I'm
of
going
sandwich
to
together.
center continuously in a moment for this room, but for now I should be fine.
Let's see, we've chosen the fireball formation.
This man, every time I have to resist saying something.
How else are we gonna go down the hallway? One at a time?
Yeah.
It's more so the fact that every formation's fireball formation.
That's true.
Oh god. Years. I've been hearing that for years. Oh, fireball formation.
Alright, you guys can give me perception checks as I assume you're looking for traps moving forward.
Sure.
That's a nat one.
Wablam!
Hey, it's the nat one. You're welcome.
The tree doesn't want to get burned again. Or cursed.
Alright.
I'm specifically still not telling you guys that was a curse because I want your morale high.
As you move forward, Ilfrin and Kotak, you notice that the hallway before you is not trapped. It seems the defenses were for the entryway, not for this chamber. And as you move closer in, you can see that there is a flickering light of fire and smoke that fills the chamber from a large overhead dais about 80, 100 feet up ahead. Marbled floor bearing mosaic tiles of a almost silvery, mithril-like sheen. You're not quite close enough to see other things, at least not to figure out what they actually mean, so I'm not going to describe them. But you can see that there is a portcullis to the west and east, the rising dais to the north. And for
So I
simplicity,
assume we're here now?
you guys are now here.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to zoom out for streams purposes to look at this fancy room.
God, I hate it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, actually, Ilfrin is quietly admiring the beauty, but not in a fascinated way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned by the red marble. Obviously, this is to hide the bloodstains.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Alright.
Are these pillars?
Those are pillars. Yep. They
Okay.
rise to the ceiling, 60 feet overhead.
60.
But the most important question: does the marble taste like?
You taste the marble.
No,
Okay.
not this character.
Right? They have characters that would. Anyways. Okay.
Alright.
Out of curiosity, what does the marble taste like?
Do you taste the marble?
Yes.
No, don't!
Well, as you go prone and begin licking the floor, it tastes a little like mud, a little bit like blood, and a little bit like ash.
Question:
Yes.
can I look around for those footsteps?
Sure, roll me
What's it
perception. Or survival, I mean. Additionally, as you're now closer to the large central mosaic, you can see that it depicts what appears to be two dragons, one with 5 heads, one with a singular head. One platinum, one chromatic of all 5. As they're circling and twirling with one another. Kind of like a yin-yang symbol.
We'll raise from the floor and say, "Be on, O God. It seems this place is stained with fire and blood."
I'll slowly turn with a face of, did you really just sit down and lick the floor?
Ilfrin's face says it all.
Arthur will ignore the lick.
Oh god, we're getting added to initiative.
Sorry about it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
if we don't see traps,
You have not seen any traps.
I'll continue forward with shield and sword out.
Arthur will just to the 2 doors at the sides, like, how much you want to explore more, huh? Or do we want to just walk forward?
We should check out what there's ahead first.
Alright.
Are the porticulises on the sides open or closed?
They're closed.
Alright. Yep.
Clarify, I'm also cleaning out my mouth with a, swig of alcohol.
Oh, I still can't fucking believe you tasted the floor. Bro, just fucking what?
As you rise upon the dais, you can see that the floor itself seems to almost be made of metal. It's got this strange light-like sheen to it that seems to be flickering from the firelight from the 2 braziers flanking from west-east. From further north, you can see that there is yet another raised dais, and at the top of it, there is this strange, disc-like structure that seems to be covered in runic symbols.
Can I identify the metal?
Roll me blacksmithing.
Got 20, 26.
The metal, the metal appears to be iron, or at least gilded iron upon the stone.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna look here for enemies who are hiding.
Roll perception.
Yeah,
Not
you know
this
what?
time.
We've seen that happen before.
Are they there? Oh,
Let me check my DM view. Here we are, DM view. Alright, let's see here. Did I have any enemies set up?
come on. Say yes.
You don't see anything.
Before we step forward, after not seeing any enemies, I'm going to very slowly crouch down and put my
Face the floor.
fingertips put my fingertips on the middle floor to
Did
make
I
sure
get
you
anything
know.
with the 17 in engineering from looking at this structure?
What are you specifically looking at?
Just the mechanicism, seeing if it's
Well, what
See if it
what
moves-
mechanism are you looking at? Are you looking at the floor? Are you looking at the dais? Are you looking at the strange device up here? Are you looking at the pillars,
the
the
strange
braziers?
device. Strange
You're not close
device.
enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can see that it seems to be somewhat elevated, kind of like a spinning top, but that's all you can really get.
Can I tell if it's been moved lately? If it's moved.
Not close
at all?
enough.
No.
And you're placing your hand upon the metal, Nasi?
Yeah, my fingertips, like making sure it's not
It is
a molten
warm
hot.
to the touch. It is not burning your hand, but it is definitely warm to the touch.
Be careful, this floor is warm. We might know where the ash comes from. Let me step forward first. Now, oop. Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
Roll save.
Alright, well,
I'm sorry.
I'll start leading from the front a little bit now. But anything else we get up to here?
No?
Oh, sage. I'll make my way up to see if I can read these symbols.
Alright. As you bend low, what languages do you speak? Right, let me look at my DM notes.
Yep, common, celestial, infernal, elven, dwarven, beast tongue, and the good ones, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Except for Elven. Elves are just evil.
True.
Wow.
Kotak and others.
The sigils upon the runic device appear to be a mixture of infernal and draconic. Fortunately, since you know both, you're able to decipher them, and they refer to what appears to be something known as the Fifth Flame. Looking over them, as you're beginning to study them and how they seem to function, you believe that the runes themselves, they are magical in some regard, and are triggered, opening something, if one were to provide 5 different flames in a specific order.
Can I roll a check to,
Religion.
know anything about the fifth plane? And the five plane, that's a 17. I mean, I have Lore of Hell, that
You
might
don't
help.
have Lauren and Tiamat or dragons, though, sadly.
I mean, look, man.
Your lore provides you for the flames. The North Flame, the South Flame, the West Flame, and the East Flame.
But what, do I know what those are, like, referencing?
Nope.
Or-
All the 17.
Hmm,
Oof.
hmm. Alright, well,
I knowledge planes wouldn't help with this, would it?
Yeah, you can roll one.
Okay. Elfrin will.
is that in addition or instead of check?
That
Because I have
is
both.
a... Let's see, do I have anything that would give it differently for planes? And view again. This would be instead of.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no
nothing.
information.
Alright, well, it seems this device is definitely heavily connected to Tiamat. And the words are mixed with another language. Kind of strange. But they reference the five flames. Four of them are the cardinal directions, but I don't know the fifth. And I don't know what these flames actually are. I've never heard of this in my studies. Hmm.
It does not ring a
There-
bell with me either.
There are other roots to this structure.
Indeed. We should.
We may very well find rooms as we have up above.
What's that noise?
As you ask this question, you look around and you notice the two braziers are sparking and almost writhing in a way like they're liquid. And as you notice this, the fire comes alive. Roll me initiative, everyone.
Oh boy, here we go.
As 8 fire elementals spawn forth from the braziers.
I knew it.
Unfortunately, they had a fucking 28 on their stealth.
Oh, get out of here.
I rolled
Bruh.
really fucking high.
I rolled a 20 and it's like, no.
Yeah.
There's a 20.
Yeah, those are my 2 rolls. 'Cause of their
Y'all getting
advantage.
debuffed.
Man. That sucked.
Yeah,
Hey, it's okay.
it's a fucking
It's
red
okay,
spawn.
guys.
You're in danger.
Now I can't find the initiative button. There it is. Yeah, it's one.
Alright, let me roll for Crystal and my buddies.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
They're pretty cute.
You know, they're fire friend. Alright,
Can I roll an animal handling? Just
No.
uh,
let's see
anyway.
here. Errol's going on your initiatives. We're good there. Cressel covered, Ardor covered, Jack covered, Ilfrin covered, Kotak, and Lassie. Cool. Sorting initiative. So, for your guys' knowledge, these creatures spent their surprise round watching and observing what you guys were doing and some of your capabilities. To decide whether they should be aggressive or not. They decided to be aggressive. Ilfrin, you have gained initiative. This is not a surprise round.
Okay.
Are we not surprised?
They use their surprise round observing you guys.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we talk to them?
you guys can talk within
No, we
reason
did-
since you guys are in rounds.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of the wording. As Nazi would see these, he's going to make a gamble and try to, like, give them an order. I'm trying to think of the wording, though, hold on. Okay, looking at these. Well, actually, really quick,
Hmm.
looking at these, can I make a knowledge planes check? Then I try to tell what these elementals are first off.
Sure, everyone can roll me knowledge planes on them.
if you have knowledge bites.
Yeah, if you have it.
Oh, I have knowledge planes. I just rolled like crap before. Nice! Solid.
All right, let's see here. So, Nasi, there are definitely beings of the elemental fire, and you also know this, Ilfrin. I'm giving low roll to high roll in the information. Only of small size. You don't think that they're particularly powerful when it comes to elementals, but they are natural fire elementals, shaped in the form of what appears to be small, fiendish, draconic creatures. Strangely enough, you notice that they are floating as if they're walking upon the air itself. With that, you're able to learn one thing of your choice, Nasi.
Okay, their origin, if I can, like, do I think they're just normal fire elementals, or do they seem to be more from, like, the plane of fire, or maybe, like, dragon fire elementals? Basically, I'm trying to see what they're more aligned to. If that is a valid... It's more of a flavor thing and not mechanical, but that's what I
These things are bound to Tiamat.
So more draconic? Okay.
I'm not going to say, like, they're made of dragonfire, because that's a totally different fucking elemental, but they are bound to Tiamat.
Oh, I know. No, I know, but that's what I was
As for Ilfrin, you realize that these beings themselves, they are pure embodiments of fire, but strangely enough, they seem to be agile, far faster than one was really expecting, kind of like the speed of which fire can spread. You notice that these things seem to have an innate ability to destroy as well as to reduce magical effects. You can learn 2 things about them of your choice.
Destroy and reduce magical effects, you said?
Produce.
Produce. Okay, I was like, what? Okay. Alright. Okay. So, to what extent, how about this? What extent does the destroy aspect extend to?
They have a feature within their tactic traits known as Destroyer. This creature focuses on abilities that damage or destroy objects and items. This creature ignores object hardness when damaging them.
That sounds awful.
It does. I will tell you this. That is not... I'm not going to focus your items with them. It's just that if they happen to do something to your items, yeah, it's going to be nasty.
Okay.
So, more of like if you're wearing armor that's made of cloth or leather, the armor will be taking the damage as well.
Okay. I think I can imagine what their destruction abilities will be. Or well, their spell like or whatever. I can imagine that. Do they have any particular immunities or defenses?
They are immune to fire. That's obviously a thing. And I will
Okay,
tell you
yeah, I
that
was
they're
gonna ask you,
vulnerable
yeah.
to cold damage.
They are vulnerable.
Otherwise,
That's
they don't have
unfortunate.
any additional immunities, defenses, things that you
Okay,
would
so-
know about.
So mundane means can damage them.
Yeah.
You're
That's
just
important
gonna
to
be over here useless.
Okay. Well,
You
I mean,
guys
it can be
did know that
negative energy.
the dungeon was fire-based. At least one of the runic symbols was fire.
The dungeon is taking you.
Yeah, no,
dungeon
my Discord's being really fucking weird. Like, it
That
keeps
Okay.
restarting, and I don't fucking know, man.
okay, well, this is Nazi really tempted, if I can say something. As he turns around and these beams pop out, because like I did say earlier, I am wearing the holy symbol of Tiamat we found earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I would lower my shield enough so it's visible. and call out in Draconic. In the name of the Queen of Salt, stand your ground, while pointing to them. Just, who knows, it might work.
Roll me intimidate.
Let's intimidate. It's 21.
All right. Roll me your religion check.
Yeah. 23.
3. The fire elementals seem to still. Do you wish to continue combat, Ilfrin?
I'm able to perceive this as well?
Yeah.
I will ready to cast if they begin to approach us. With I can't really say with intent. I can't interpret intent. If they begin to approach us, he will cast a spell.
Mhm.
That's what I'll ready.
All right. The elementals will morph into the braziers as their turn has now begun, and they will return to the flames from whence they came. If any of you guys wish to continue combat, we may continue. Otherwise, the combat is over. As you have successfully, I'll say cowed them.
Slap your dick on the table, more like.
Guys, should I just toss a whole bunch of fire poppers in those braziers?
I mean, I don't think it's needed.
Yeah, don't agitate them. Don't agitate them. All right.
What? They're immune.
I'm the
Whatever you did
character.
seemed to work.
Now to a clear search. I took a gamble.
Ilfrin will speak in Druidic. Something I'll type to you privately.
Those creatures are nothing but servants to the temple. And usually temple guards obey their bound tongue, so to speak. This helps. And I'll tap the holy symbol that I've been wearing.
Well, I'm glad you were wearing that. I was just gonna talk to them.
As Ilfrin speaks in the mysterious language, he does show a sign of at least minor respect to each brazier.
All right. Oh my goodness. Discord, why do you hate me?
Good time of it.
My fucking Discord hates me so much. Might need to restart my computer. Good thing we're almost over. Alright, good to know, good to know. Alright. The area seems once more calm. And there's paths heading west and east. Now then, as you guys move deeper into the chamber, preparing to explore further, my Discord is 100% still fucking broken. I am going to have to call this early, I feel, once you guys can hear me. Yep. So, this is awkward. This is very awkward. Hello? Maybe?
Hello.
Hey, welcome
Alright,
back.
I want to call the session early. I'm going to restart my computer. My computer is being really
okay.
fucking funky right now. I just got like 3
That's
different
fair.
error pop-ups.
Ooh.
So, I'm
Ooh.
going to call things
Yeah, that's
early.
fair.
I'm going to have to drop the stream. Hopefully I'll be back for this stream for Drums of War starting in an hour and a half.
Well, quick question.
Yeah.
Are you recording a hard copy?
It's going to be saved on my my Twitch, and it'll.
No, I was just saying if it's a hard copy, you might be overflowing your
I'm
hard
not
drive.
recording a hard copy now.
Okay.
Any which ways, though, hope you guys enjoyed the game.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hope the stream enjoyed, and we'll be back in like an hour and a half, hopefully, if my computer's not being a little fucking bitch. But I'm gonna drop things
Yeah,
here.
fingers crossed.
Yeah. See you guys potentially in an hour and a half.